excuse my manners. Between that pussy and my pockets, I don't know what's fat enough. She got all these niggas watching, but I gotta have her. It's only right to slap that ass when she walking past. And them red bottom heels and her thong showing. She make that ass go crazy when her song gone. I done threw a few hundred and I'm still tipped. Made it rain on the stage to catch her attention. By the end of the night, I done blew a G. Just to let her know she should fuck with me. She asked me what I'm sipping on, I told her Hennessy. She had a tattoo on that ass, that's a Tiffany. And I ain't even had to ask, she feeling me. I can tell she wanna fuck from the chemistry. Told her when her shirt fall, but we can hit the suite. Now I got her in the bed, we'll switch the suites.
Right, we got into a music. All right.
Hey man, because y'all started and I couldn't stop it.
Listen, I'm telling y'all straight up. I'm Dmarks. This Ralphie, Ty, We Fairy, Bombay. That's my dog John. Hey, listen. By the end of this episode, y'all gonna know to go check him out on all his socials. He's definitely a rapper. You get to it. Very creative young man. Y'all know how it is. We rocking today. We back. You know what I mean? Hey, listen. I ain't gonna lie. Moving forward, y'all gonna see my ugly mug a little bit more often. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to start doing some solo episodes. Got some shit in the line, some tucks. You know? I'm just start pushing out. What?
I should have hit you with it. You sure about that? You sure about that?
He was real disgusted right now, too.
I'm sorry that you... No, you hate yourself because you knew you was coming in here.
But
She mad because she got on 6 shoes. Like, you know,
Six shoes.
6 different ones. But no, but yeah, no, listen. So I'm going to say, what was that? The last episode we was on? Was that the last episode? Episode before that. I don't know. Whatever episode it was the episode we was doing. And me, this goofy motherfucker, and my little cousin, we sitting here, we was having a conversation about music. And he said, I quote verbatim, that nigga said, you can find 3 people that might not tell you that grape Kool-Aid is the best. This jackass said, ew, I hate grape Kool-Aid, right? And I was like, yeah, that's trash. Like, everybody was just like, you know, shitting on grape Kool-Aid for the moment. He said, but you can't find 3 people in the world that say that Dmarks could beat me in an R&B battle.
Okay.
That set me off.
Right, so you start playing shit.
No.
Not till after.
Okay.
Not till after.
Listen.
These niggas was at it for some time.
After he said that,
jumping up and down.
listen, I'm gonna show you the clip. After he said that, bro, I went into total rage. Like it was like, and then no, you know what set me off? I'm tell you, just looking at the video back, it was like he said that, and he said it with the attitude, like the swag of, no, he can't, right? So my homeboy Dev was here. He was like, Dev, can Dmarks fuck with me? And I said, bro, whatever he say is gonna be weird because you pressing him to give you the answer, right? He said, no, it ain't. He been doing this since we been little nigga. I'm like, all right, whatever. This nigga said he could beat. It sent me in the ring. I swear, stop playing with me. Join, we on Patreon right now. Bombay. It was one of them rants.
Yeah. You know, it was
ugly.
A few different things that I feel like that passionately about, where I get to jumping up and down and bouncing in the seat. Because, like, a lot of times the argument don't even be worth it at the end of the day. Like, man, whatever. You and I both know what time it is for real. You know, so I
won that night. We fair, you can say that, right? I won that battle. Come on, bro. I'm me. No, Bombay. Bad.
Hits for sure, but he definitely won.
You know what?
I
will say,
Bombay.
like, he bring up music that you, like, motherfuckers don't even be for real considering. So I imagine that you did piece him out.
Nah, it was a close fight.
Because when you played Entourage, that fucked me up. I said, whoa, I heard that shit sometimes.
Bombay think he could beat me too.
You know
His
what?
bag is different. I'ma duffel him some listen, I had a Nike duffel for my cousin because I felt like it should be a fancier bag.
Okay, so
I got a Gucci book bag that's gonna fit him right on in it.
Let me ask
you.
You
heard?
What was the criterion that it was based off of?
Nothing.
Just what's more pleasing to the ear?
Whoever go first, whatever you play, I'm playing something behind it.
Okay.
It was no criteria, and truly he got mad and because he called me and he was. I asked him if he wanted a rematch. Everybody was like, you should give him a rematch. Woo. I'm like, all right, bet. You want a rematch? He was like, I only do the rematch if we get three or four considerable judges. So
I do it.
you was considered. You wasn't considered. No, I'm just saying you wasn't considered as one of the consensus. You was considered. My pops was considered. My homeboy Santana, who on the pod, he was considered, and we looking for one more judge. Which I want to put a girl on there. So I was thinking, because I considered you, because I do want that female dynamic right there.
Right.
But also I want to bring all the ladies in, because I'm gonna smoke this nigga. I got another. He only heard the small, like he heard the Ziploc in there in my duffel.
Right.
And
So,
they
so
put
he didn't
him
even
in
get
the
the
bag.
loud.
I didn't even really get into my real bag. But anyway, let's start here. How y'all feeling today? Everybody, what's up?
Oh, man, I'm
Bombay,
great,
you look
man.
weird. What's up? Crispy?
I look weird.
Yeah, man, you quiet. I don't like this.
I look weird. I'm fucking exhausted, man. I've been working and shit.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
All right, but let's have some fun.
I know.
No fun?
He said no. I'm ready to
Sleep
cut
is
loose.
fun.
I do have some good things to say though. I will
All
say
right, let's
that.
start. Come on.
So remember how a couple pods ago I was like, damn, like my favorite author is Mitch Albom.
yeah.
I'm excited to go to this Pistons game.
Get your ass
I'm
nigga.
hungry.
What's
Hey,
Pistons
I
game?
went to-
Okay,
Friday.
okay,
They
okay. Well,
whooped
we
their
can get
ass.
to your Pistons game. Let me tell my story, goddammit. God.
Say he ain't had shit to say before you start
What's
talking.
right? Like, fuck you.
What's the beef here? I need to figure out why y'all beef.
Anyway.
Y'all beefing heavy.
Anyway, that's my dad's favorite author, and he had got introduced to.
You was telling us
Yeah,
that,
whatever. You know the backstory.
Yeah.
He was in Toledo on Sunday.
Did y'all go?
Fuck yes, I did. Listen, I bought the book that he had just released back in September for the drop, right? Okay, because you got me fucked up. So I'm in Barnes and Nobles. I'm like fucking shaking. I'm like, bro, I'm literally about to do something on my bucket list. I'm literally about to meet my favorite fucking author. Like, literally, I go to the car, smoke a blunt. I'm like, okay, my color's not. My dad comes back out to the car. He's like, oh, that's cool, because they call our color. I go in the line. I have 2 of my old books of his in my hand. I said, well, is he still gonna sign this shit? Because it's not like because I left my book at my friend's backpack when I went to Chicago, so I was like pissed. Like, fuck it. I get to the like the line or whatever, it wraps around. Get to the table. I have no words. I'm just like I can't say shit. And the lady was like, well, she left her book at home, like, but she does have 2 other books. He's like, don't worry, I'll give you another one.
Right, you got it from him.
And then I said, dog, I literally have every single book in your motherfucking collection, but 2. He said, which 2? Told him the names of the books. Why this nigga had these books into my house?
That's what's up.
He said, I'm gonna give it to you as a present. I was in tears. When I tell you, I was like nonstop crying. I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad. And I was running behind, so I was like, damn, like I'm gonna miss it. But I was like, I'm glad I ran behind, because I'm like, I would have never gotten that opportunity.
You should have did the unboxing video. Look what
Oh,
I
this
got.
nigga in the chat. Damn, my bad. Cause I missed it. My bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm screaming.
Sean been in the chat the whole time. I didn't put the chat on the screen.
Wow.
He was in the chat talking shit. He said 3 weeks later, he's still talking about it. I still love you, cuz. Come on, dog.
Screaming.
But hey, listen, no, I just said, why did y'all? I was mad at my cast for letting me get out my character like that.
Your fault.
She should have
Don't
pulled me
blame
together, like, bro,
Don't
what
blame
you?
me.
Why you so hype?
Don't blame me.
You tripping right
Yeah,
now.
like you too aggressive. And I'd have probably calmed down.
You gotta know when to turn that shit on. Turn it
Yeah,
off.
that shit was crazy.
That's your fault.
But Bombay, come on, Pistons game. Who
All
you
right,
want to
here
see
you
play? Pistons play who?
Holiday game. So I'm going to see
Christmas?
Yeah, no, it's part of the holiday schedule.
Cause I was about to say the Lions play on Christmas.
I know, but
They play here.
We'll be playing the Hornets.
I
That's
went
a
to the
good
game
game.
Friday.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good
When they
game.
played the Hawks, I was there, and I
That's
wasn't
cool.
far from.
I ain't saying that it's not.
That's
a good game,
cool.
But I'm
That's
saying
gonna
it's
be a
like
good game.
it's mellow. At least get some. I want to see something type.
And you know what? It's different.
Cause it balling.
You know, it's real different going to the games, and when you got when you really betting on them and shit like that. You
So
really
now you're gonna be screaming from the sideline like, you supposed to get 3 more points,
no,
Kate.
it ain't even that. It's just really sitting there putting in watching the game live and putting in a live bet before FanDuel can catch some shit and hitting right then and there.
Yeah,
That's
oh,
a
that's
total.
completely different.
Yeah, it's a total different experience,
Because
dog.
they got like the NBA got like one of the longest delays between the
Yeah,
TV broadcast
so,
and
like-
the actual game. It's like a minute and 30 seconds, whereas the NFL it's only something like 15, 20.
20, yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like literally, I can
Oh,
sit
yeah, I'm
there.
hip to that shit.
I literally can sit there and watch this swing play about to happen and be like, you know what? Y'all think this nigga about to hit the next 2 threes? Kush. And then before
And the
that,
damn
bitch
thing
you can
up.
hit. It's real nice, man. I want to go to. I'm probably not gonna make it to a Lions game this year, but I'm planning on going to a Michigan State game.
Basketball?
Yes.
If you don't tell me,
I'm
so I
letting
can
you-
get
that's why I'm
I'll
letting you
bust-
know.
Don't play with me.
I'm letting you know.
The Breslin. I went to Tom Izzo's basketball camp. I hooped on that
I
bitch.
want to the Breeze, even though I want to go to
hooped
the
on that
Breeze.
bitch.
I want to go to the Breeze. I ain't. I'd rather. I can go to the. We can go to Ann Arbor. We can go to. East, we can go to Illinois.
Well, I know we gonna have a deep run this year. Us and Michigan. Michigan is fucking.
That's why I kind of want to go to. I think we played them in Ann
teams
Arbor
right
this
now.
year.
It'd be nice.
But I think
That'd
we played
be a
them at the
groovy run.
Breeze. No, I think this game is at the Breeze. I gotta see. Cause I do
about to
want to
look
see
it
that.
up. I'm about to
Yeah,
look it up.
but no, listen. The reason I say that, cause shout out to Michigan and Michigan State. I want to say. Let's start here.
I'm not
a
mad with
Michigan
both teams
I'm-
with it, man.
Right. Basketball wise, Michigan has always been. They have been making they run, and I always tell people that like Michigan made they run, just like Michigan State got they run in football. We made our runs together in the opposite sports in which our schools are dominated.
Right.
So I put respect on that. I definitely do.
Third in the Big Ten right now, MSU. So
Who above us? And we haven't played that many 10 games.
Michigan and Nebraska.
Yeah, I don't think we played that many 10 games.
10-1, 10-0, 11-0. That's
Oh, that's
Purdue
I don't
10
think-
and
that sound
1.
about
I don't think we played that many 10 games though. We ain't played that. We ain't played in our
That's why I'm
conference
about to
yet.
look at the
For real.
schedule right now.
Yeah, but I also, like I said, give shout out to some. I like seeing good basketball, just like I like seeing good football. I don't feel like people should want to see bad football. Why you want to see bad games? As much as I want Michigan State to win, I want to see them beat.
January 30th,
And they play at the Bridge.
Michigan. We will be.
Oh, we in
playing-
Ann Arbor.
Nope, I think we be at.
We at the Bridge.
My brother played for U of M football. Like all them years they was doing good with
He
Harbaugh.
won a championship.
He did.
He did.
Yeah.
My man, I did
Yeah,
see
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
shit.
when they played Iowa and beat them, I was there. So,
Yeah.
I mean, like, I
How
get
was
those-
that feeling? How did it feel?
Look, he came and he got my son. He's like, jump down here. So we were able to put my son over there. And he had my son on the field running up and down. You know, that shit was live. So yeah, man, I had a great time doing that shit. You know,
shit
we
lit.
loaded up the car and we took our ass to Indy. You know, yeah. So that shit was.
East Lansing.
Are they in the Bridge?
Yep, January 30th.
We on our way. I can say I can do that. I can do that. We can do them. We can go there.
Shit, man. I
You
get
wanna go?
those on a nigga in a minute.
That'd be a good vlog. That'd be a good vlog up at East Lansing. Still in Michigan. We get high before we go to the game.
Right, and it's not that far away.
I just want to go see them. Listen, we got
No,
two.
We
We got a center and a power forward.
I'm gonna have to.
I ain't even hip. I ain't even paid attention to much sports
Listen,
because I've been so fucking into my
these
kids.
big cornbread fed.
3 tickets.
I hate calling.
For the 3 tickets that I would get us, it's $1,300.
Oh yeah, you go ahead and take that by yourself. The fuck? I want to see the game. I ain't say I want to go in and sit on the court.
The lowest prices.
Cause that's state versus.
nosebleeds, 310.
I can do that.
I mean, it's a rivalry game, so of course
Yeah,
it's
it's
cost
gonna be higher. I could do that. I ain't saying nosebleeds, but I can do that. If it's 3 tickets, we can split that. That ain't bad. It's not bad. Three something. That's $100.
$1,300 ain't bad though.
To who? Jesus.
Look at the view though.
Man.
Look at that view. Like you see every play. You will see every play.
It's kitty corner. It's kitty corner.
Man, you will see every
Listen,
fucking play.
I love the bread. I love Michigan State, but $1,300. They got
Corner.
That is a
Florida.
pretty big score.
they got a lot to do with that. $1,300 is a tough number. That's a tough number. Not gonna lie.
Like this Friday game I went to, we was in the lower bowl. Man, that shit was so cold, dog. Man, I always have a good time when I go there. I done been to 2 games this year. I went to Orlando and I went to this one just Friday where they played Atlanta. Both of them bitches was good games too.
All right, let's get to it because we I like that y'all let us just ramble like we was doing. That was fun.
Yeah,
I like
man,
sometimes
some
we
shit.
All right, y'all want to start with the my topics for today? Y'all want to start with the Warren murder, or what was the other one? Oh, y'all want to start with Sharon? Matter of fact, since we talking about Michigan,
If you gonna be right there in the
For
middle.
400.
Right. If you,
okay.
if you gonna be in
Since
the
we
middle.
talking about Michigan, yeah, I love that. I like that view.
Yeah.
Listen,
Bro,
since we
can't
talking
you-
since we talking about Michigan, let's start here. Let's talk about Sharon Moore. We missed it. We really kind of laid behind it, but felony home invasion and black man trying to kill himself.
No, that nigga said. Your blood is on me. My blood is on your hands.
I mean,
I'm sorry, y'all.
the crash out was legendary though.
It was.
The crash out was legendary.
Very
Oh
much so.
my God, y'all! I'm sorry, but listen. You know how fucked up. You know how fucked up a white woman got to be to cheat for you to cheat on a white woman with a white woman.
Oh man.
You know how crazy the world is for you to cheat on a white woman.
This nigga said,
With
you know
one.
how fucked up you got to be. You know how fucked up
To
the white
cheat
woman.
on one with one.
To cheat on one with one, nigga. That's what I ain't never seen a nigga put himself in an infinite trap of double whammy. Like, nigga, you ain't gonna get no give on either side, nigga. Like, bro,
No, it was no way to come out of that unscathed.
bro, like you already,
No way.
bro, like
Like it was gonna be something.
them
Who
some of the
thought it
most
was that?
dangerous women to mess with when you got money because nigga it's
Jonathan
hard and as many hours,
Jonathan Major.
blood and tears, sweat that you put
Jonathan Major.
into your craft to make that type of money. Like he just said, Jonathan Majors, you lose that shit in a weekend fucking with them.
Yep. That
48 to 72 hours.
He was running away and lost the Disney check.
That's the crazy part.
They got
He
that
was
nigga
running
on,
away.
No, they got that nigga on camera running in lapels.
Running away.
In a full
Hey,
stride.
listen, he was like these. He looked like the Disney character.
Dog.
Running away though.
All that motherfucking, all that damn training for to be what's the name? No, all that training to be a Marvel villain, nigga.
And you became the Marvel.
And you
villain.
became a fucking villain for real.
Yeah, they straight through him.
They said he said, but I was defending myself. Nah, nigga.
Y'all remember Boondocks? Uncle Ruckus. No matter how much money you got,
Yeah.
you're still just a nigga.
Literally.
Hung up on him. I mean, it is what it
It
is.
is what it is. It's like that's the fact.
Get your money and shut the fuck up.
That's it.
That's it. Get your
That's
money.
it.
Bless you.
Dang.
But for you to go cheat on that white woman with a white woman,
That beautiful white woman.
you telling me that Southern apple pie. You telling me that Southern apple pie sitting on the table was worth all them lashing?
One of them had cinnamon, one of them had nutmeg.
You heard?
That's the only difference.
One actually had some. She probably put.
She
some pieces
definitely
in
had
there.
some whipped cream on her shit.
You know what it
She
was?
definitely.
I'm gonna tell you what it was. He got the born chick at home. Her freak is past his prime. He got this young. She's straight up off the wherever the fuck.
That's
she's
hard to
from.
believe for a white woman. It's hard to believe for a white woman.
Why?
They're pretty nasty.
Okay, but if you
And
got,
I don't mess with
but
them.
if you
now.
got them already,
Now
and
listen,
y'all
I don't
married,
mess with them.
If you got them already,
Never
and y'all
will.
married, do you think it's
But-
hard for him to?
No, not making that type of money.
Yeah, I mean, like you.
Or
have
do
no
you think
place to
she
go
was
but-
down with it?
Black queens forever. Nobody
I really think he was just on some
I'm
real
with you,
bullshit, bro.
nigga, all right, that's cool.
Yeah, him.
Yeah,
Probably
if
so.
we be honest, I really
Yeah.
That much-
This
Look,
was one of
look
them-
at me looking stupid on camera. Looking stupid. on
like
camera.
this one of them really like he was on some pure bullshit. Like this wasn't no.
Yeah, he fucked up. Man, he fucked
Yeah,
the bag
this
up.
wasn't no.
No, listen. It was funny because listen, when
in my weakest
when
moments,
he got fired, right?
in
Look,
my
when he
heart
got
of
fired-
hearts.
Listen, when he got fired and it came across ESPN, I guess my ESPN was working a little faster than my little brother's. Right? I jump up. I'm like, damn, y'all fired Sharon Moore? He looking at me like, nigga, what? I'm like, bro, y'all just fired Sharon Moore. He like, nah, you cap. I'm like, no, I'm not, bro. Y'all just fired Sharon. That nigga jumped on ESPN immediately. He like, oh, what the fuck? Next second, white woman. This home invasion, almost killed this. Like, wait,
It's
what?
over.
When I seen, no, listen, I was watching his court case. You know they had it on the news. That nigga was
rollout
sitting there
was
with that
so-
white jumpsuit on. I said, "Yep."
That rollout was just so sudden.
All that
Because
money.
it all happened all at once.
I mean,
Oh,
literally
no, no.
fired, and it was like, hey, home invasion, tried to commit suicide. What?
Bitch was like, we gotta get ahead of this before, we gotta fire him first, and
That's
then
what that
y'all
was
take
about.
it
They
to
was on
jail.
damage control because, like, even my brother was like, without saying too much, he was just like, we knew about it back then. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't like nothing new. you know, like. We knew about it back then.
But listen,
He's a
when they
freaky bandit.
when they tell you about the like when they gave you the details about the situation, you got to look at the details. All right, the details was he dealt with this lady and then upgraded her salary.
Yeah.
So she was cool, probably that's what you were doing. But when she was done, it was over. You got to walk away. Now if you take the money away, cause you leaving, then that may be different. She might have another little, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe you might just have to find a loophole to fire her.
All right, look, I'm about to speculate like a motherfucker, but let's look into his mind. He probably been in this like little sort of ecosystem bubble since he got out of school himself. Because you go to high school, you go to college, you get an internship. Now you working in the athletic department.
It's just the niggas that get stuck around the white women, boy. They always.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but it's gonna be that. But he ain't been out here like you and me working a 9 to 5 on some regular nigga shit. So he looking at it as it's coming to.
But wait.
I mean, not saying that's an excuse, but I'm saying like
He kind of did have a 9 to 5. When you just own the coaching staff, that's your regular
No,
9 to 5.
but what I'm not
So
saying
you
it
are
like that.
dealing with that in a.
But I get what you're
I'm
saying.
it like he ain't working.
Yeah, I get it,
Like at a
It's
CVS.
social norms.
But
yeah,
right.
but
social
listen, now
norms,
this is
yeah.
why I say that. But you get a
In
more
social norms, he definitely in a coveted job.
Okay,
Right.
so but listen, and I'm cool with that. But you got to also understand, at that CVS or Walgreens or wherever else that we get one conversation about sexual harassment, rape, all that shit, interacting with other people. This nigga get that shit yearly. Everybody comes in. The new class that come in, you as coaches, y'all sitting through these classes just like these kids is. So you know the spiel.
Right.
You feel
I
me?
hear
That's
you.
why when he got fired, all it made me think about was the freaky old nigga that was up at Michigan
Okay,
State.
like, even with that
Like
being
you
said,
and y'all two goofy niggas is crazy. How y'all wait till y'all get to this amount of
Penn
money
State.
to start doing freaky shit?
you hear it, but have you seen it? Have you seen the consequence of it? He is the consequence of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if you don't see it, it's not there in a lot of niggas' mind. You know what I'm saying? So if you are in that bubble, in that ecosystem, you ain't seen nobody
Y'all-
catch a real
y'all
like
just-
consequence
black
for
man look
anything.
bad.
Boom. Yeah, he set us back about 50 years with that.
Y'all making back.
I ain't gonna say 50 years, maybe
About
15.
He
About
said
15.
It's
Look,
gonna be tough to
this
get
is
a
like-
little
hold
white.
on, about 15 with us, about 50 with
Yeah.
them. You know
But
what I'm
listen,
saying?
the reason I
Because
say
this is
15
like-
is because you will have to get another Jim Harbaugh to give another black man an opportunity. at
Exactly.
Michigan.
It's
That's
over.
what I'm
The
saying. It's gonna
fucked
be
up
50
part
years before that
is,
shit happens.
And that go for state too, though.
yeah, and the
You gonna have to
fucked up
find
part-
another
it's over
somebody to
right
give
now.
that
It's,
somebody
it's another coach fucking around,
and finding out.
ruining shit
An
for the
opportunity.
program, and now they gotta suffer, and now they gotta deal with scandal, and it's just like, oh my god, we back down this road again. So it's like, yep, we push right back down another 15, 20 years, no advancement. It's like y'all niggas gonna fuck around and they gonna be like, yeah, we not having no more.
Right. But
In a minute it's gonna be like, shit, no more nigga coaches.
Well, that's gonna be tough.
Shit.
You still got positive black coaches.
You
around
do,
now.
but shit, it's gonna be.
For the two stupids, you still get a Mike
But guess what?
Tomlin. You know what I'm saying? You
I
still
get
got
it,
other
but
people.
guess what? It's gonna be now. It's gonna be far in between.
right.
I think they're gonna just run
Instead of
more-
it being so relevant, instead of it being like, damn, the whole thing is filled
What
with black
program
coaches.
ain't doing this though?
Now it's about to be
Agreed.
like,
I agree with you.
now it's about to be out of the 30 programs,
just got
only
caught.
12 gonna have black coaches, maybe 10. So it's gonna be one of those.
But I look
again.
at it like, it just don't get us on the. It's gonna be very few on the division
Division
one
one
level.
scale, exactly.
Because you still gotta understand these coaches ain't.
How many
they
D1
don't.
teams is it?
Shit, a lot. There's a lot of colleges.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And you gotta look
So
at it
think
how
about
they
it.
division
Think
and how
about
they
it.
do it.
Right.
Like
Think about how
some
much-
be D1A and all
Think
that.
about how
Some
much
be
of that
D1.
real estate, how much of that space now is gonna be less black coaches.
Not a lot of it.
Shit.
You can't do that. You want me to tell you why? It's gonna be less.
That's crazy.
Listen, no,
you
no,
say
no.
you can't do.
Let me explain why. Let me explain to you what I'm telling you. That black coach may not be a head coach, but you still gonna have the black running back coach.
Oh yeah, you
You
gonna
still gonna have the black.
that,
So,
but
but listen,
that's
but listen,
over
hear me
with.
out. So if I'm on the D2 level and I'm just this way and I'm just under, I'm gonna get an opportunity. It may not be at a Michigan or Michigan
Niggas
State,
gonna be
but I'm
like-
or it's just gonna be like I'm gonna be so like you just gonna have to be so
We just gonna
undeniable
be
in
back
that
to
coaching
the-
carousel that it's gonna be like I'm number one over these white guys. Like whatever y'all did, we just gonna have to be more perfect.
I was about to say
That's
it's gonna
it.
be the extra question again.
Yeah,
We're back to the extra question again.
that still happen every day. Without this, with or without this, this was gonna happen. So
We're back to the extra question.
Right.
again.
Look, this is happening at every program, at every school. He just the one that got caught
that's it.
because he did some dumb
They
shit.
just
Because
make
the
it worse.
crash out was legendary.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They
And-
just make it
and
worse that
true-
he was a
listen,
black man crashing out like
Listen,
that.
and
Yeah, that's
and
why all
another
of us was
thing,
like, oh, this nigga.
he didn't have to go there. If he would have just took his firing and went on about his day, he'd have been
It-
cool.
it
It
Water
would have
under the
been
bridge.
perfectly fucking fine.
But
Water
the
under
fact
the
that
bridge.
you took it the extra step is the reason that it
your
really
blood, my blood is on your hands.
Yeah,
Ah.
like you weird for that, bro. Like, all right, you
You got a
niggas was
butter
just
knife
side
to
chick.
your neck,
bro.
nigga. If you don't leave me the fuck alone, before I beat your ass.
Yeah, man.
Look, my blood is on
Corny
your hands.
ass out the
I
house.
understand that about about the firing, maybe, but maybe these niggas be gambling too.
I take
Who
the
do
gambling
you owe?
scandals. I'm
Who do you
cool.
owe?
I'm cool with the
The
gambling
mob.
scandals. I'm
My
cool.
blood
I
on
owe,
your
I owe
head.
a lot of people.
I'm cool with the gambling scandals.
Right? I would have rather it just been.
But
that.
for you to hold a butter knife to your neck, talking about my blood is on your hands,
Bro, you wasn't even about to gas you wasn't even about to gas yourself.
You ain't even gonna get a scratch.
You would really have to stab your neck to
You
make
know,
that
you
butter
gotta
knife.
stab
work.
You know how hurtful you gotta be with a butter knife, nigga.
I wouldn't even have put that
No,
nigga
you
in the
gotta
white
be
jumpsuit.
hurtful as hell with a butter
No,
knife.
I wouldn't have put him in the white jumpsuit. I'd have made him get in the population. Like, you gonna kill yourself? Go in the pop. Go in the
Please,
gym
dog.
pop.
Let me see this.
Let
shit.
me see you do this.
Let me see you do it.
Gym, I want to hear the gym pop yell at you for being stupid.
Let me see you.
They watched you every Saturday stand on the sideline. Now you need to go to gym pop and hear how stupid
you
you
imagine
are.
Let me
Just-
see you
just
trip
looking at him
yourself
like, you
down some
stupid ass
stairs. It's like, bro.
I want them to sit down there and tell you how dumb you is. I'm going to find the most gangsters nigga in this jail,
'Cause
and he coming to talk to
Because
you
you already know what a
personally.
nigga gonna say to him. They
We
gonna-
gonna make y'all cross paths
Bro.
intentionally. I'm
Bro,
gonna
they-
grab you all up in there. I'm
Bro,
man,
a nigga gonna automatically be like,
fucking it
damn,
up,
bro.
nigga. You had
You
$12
couldn't
million
cheat on
nigga.
the. You couldn't cheat
You know
on
I
a
can't
white
get out,
woman with
nigga.
a black woman.
We fair. Look,
Bro,
just like
so
this.
you telling
know
me
I
you
ain't never
couldn't
getting
spin the
out.
block, go
I
back
ain't
to the
never
hood
getting out. You had
and
$12
and
million.
find you a sister.
Which now raises the question: are you one of them niggas that's like a black woman can't?
Thank
fuck-
you, like.
You know, it raises that.
Why you
All right,
couldn't
but
spin the
but
block
listen.
with a black woman?
True,
dog?
I agree. But listen,
I just don't get it.
but listen,
As
hear me
many
out.
beautiful women that's
Wouldn't
around
it be-
that program.
Listen, wouldn't it be wild if you just let the most dangerous criminal in the jail just walk past him like on his way to lunch, and then you just imaginally let Sharon Moore walk down that hall and he just grab you, nigga, $12 million, nigga, $12 million. You let that white woman. You gotta send him down there
Over
with a Muslim.
double,
Where's the gangstest Muslim in jail?
over double white.
Send him down there, bro.
Sit down, brother.
double
We gotta
white-
have a talk.
We need to have a conversation,
Sit
my
down,
brother.
brother.
Double white coochie is not worth it, bro.
Double stuff.
Double white coochie is not worth it, bro. Black coochie and some Latin coochie. Oh hell yeah, nigga, roll the dice. I go down with the Latin heat over.
They ain't
over
telling.
the black shit.
They not
I will
telling,
go down.
but they not telling.
But double white,
Especially if you give her 90. If you take her from 54 and give her 90, she ain't talking. She about damn near can think she can get 100. She looking at it like, come on, look, you want me to stay down? I need another 10. Take the 10, mama. Go ahead. I got you.
I mean,
I'm gonna give you 10 out of my personal pocket.
man, it's a lot of shit that
Word.
we can say. We can
Sharon
speculate
Moore making
about it,
$12
but
million.
Shit just dumb.
That's why I say you gotta sit
I
him
can
down
put
with
you
that
on my own
thug Muslim.
I
The
can
one
put
that's
you on
still
my
a little
own
bit of,
personal salary. You nigga, is you retarded?
I'll give you the 10.
It ain't no way you gonna have me strike out for double white.
Not Caucasian.
I'm
It's just
sorry,
not gonna-
I
I
just
can't do it.
can't.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I
It ain't
apologize.
enough. It ain't enough fucking iced lattes in the morning.
Bro, it ain't enough 2-mile jogs we could do. I don't even like cane corsos.
And fucking
We
green
ain't ready
beans.
We ain't about to jog. We ain't about to
casserole,
German
nigga.
Shepherd run. You hear me?
Right, big ass
It's
dog
over
with
with.
red eyes dragging
All
you
right.
down the street.
It ain't enough raisins and potato salad.
Listen, from one dummy to another. You feel me? Transgender male woman, don't know how this is played out. Warren murder. She sat on the live with a dead body and hated everybody that called the police and had a standoff. What was it, like 7-8 hours? I know we kind of late on the story, but I mean, I just think the personal part of me, and I wanted to hear from you too about this. Yeah, backstory a little bit. The lady said on the live, I just from one of the clips that I caught, she said the person
this is the most mega catfish
I ever seen in my life.
First
of all, for a person that did not come out the closet and say they was this way, and then you expose them after death, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You gotta relax.
The pictures that Nikki Pop was using,
Wildin'.
totally different from what came out the house.
Wildin'.
Predator.
Wildin'.
Creature.
Crazy.
You know, like when Fiona was like, Shrek, take the helmet off. He's like, I don't think this is a good idea.
Right, no, we
He's
shouldn't
like,
do
oh
this.
no. He's like, I'm not the knight you looking for, yeah, man. That ain't the knight we was looking for.
Right.
She said that nigga took that helmet off. She was like, oh, a ogre, nigga, yeah.
I'm not about to play with you today, bro. Like,
I'm
what are you
not gonna
doing
be
here?
here
We
long.
trying to be serious at the point.
I was dead ass serious.
I know you are, because
Like,
what walked out
right,
that
right.
house was Fiona.
That motherfucker said, oh no, the sun's going down? Yeah, bitch. So yeah, that's you see, that's when she came out, when that sun started coming the fuck up. She was like,
Dog.
she said, get that light away from the house. Yeah, it's exposing a lot right now.
Exposing a lot.
They pulled up to the house and was like, this, who the fuck you on the phone with? I guarantee you, the nigga in the SWAT truck, when he shined that light in the crib and saw what was looking at him, was like, hey, who you on the phone with? Yeah, it's a lady. Say it again. Yeah, it's a lady. Hey, she not was pointing and yelling at me.
He was like, she was get that light out of my face. He was, hold on.
What the fuck is this?
Right, he's trying to figure it out. It hadn't hit his brain properly yet.
Tell your SWAT trucks to back.
A little
Right.
bit. He's like, I ain't got 2020, but I know I got like 2010.
That nigga said.
You want to look at that one more time?
That motherfucker said, tell your
Maybe
SWAT
I'm
trucks to
tripping,
back up.
Sarge, maybe I'm tripping. Because you know you got that one goofy officer in the group.
I
I'd
would
like,
have been,
Sarge,
I'd have been radio into the negotiator like,
maybe
come on,
I'm
on the
tripping.
phone
I
with
need
it.
a second opinion.
I would have been talking to the
Y'all
negotiator.
Y'all
Let's get a
said,
second opinion
Y'all
right
said it
now.
was a black woman.
y'all said we was here for a black woman.
Right.
But when I looked through that window, I saw Tyler Perry.
I said predator.
That's when you make that LeBron mean face. Right, you look at your boss like, nigga, wait,
Are you looking through the window?
right.
Like, you gotta.
Because look, because at a point in the standoff, it was like him or it or the person,
Yeah, the
the person kept saying that they wanted to die. Me, as the person in the SWAT truck, would have been like, hey, well, we can go ahead, we can extradite this motherfucking process because I ain't got to do no paperwork. Let's give it what the fuck it want. Cause
But you got to negotiate.
10 years they gonna
He's
cancel
hey,
us
whoa.
off.
negotiator like just come up to the door. That motherfucker that nigga opened up the door and saw that damn police dog sitting right there. That motherfucker said, that dog look ready, yeah. Cause it's trying to figure out what the fuck
is going
It's
on.
about to attack too. So it don't know if this is a creature or a human. So that motherfucker,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
that bitch look like it's ready to fight and I don't blame it. That whole situation though is just fucked up, y'all. Prayers to the individual that did lose their life. Prayers to the individual that lost their life. Was it a few months ago prior to the situation due to the overdose? And prayers to the I got my boy. I got to talk about my boy. I got to talk about my boy. He's fucking hilarious.
But go ahead. No. Do we do want to do? I don't want to step on nothing. But no.
Hey.
Thoughts and prayers to the person that was taken in that house. I think the person.
Prayers to that, then prayers to the individual that mental
It's
mind
really
state
not-
because they not in reality.
Come
Right.
on,
They not in
man.
reality.
If y'all heard, listen, and I understood that because when the negotiator was on the phone, I really tried to listen to like the whole live stream. Like when he was on the phone, she was like, or he, I don't know what the person
There you
was
go.
saying like
There you go. When
I
How you
wanna.
refer is how you refer. We know who you
Yeah, I don't like the person was saying like
we don't want to seem insensitive.
I wanna die, and then they like, but why? And it's like, because I don't want to be here no more, blah blah blah. If y'all saw this leading up, then why didn't nobody call the police before? Because they did show some things of the
Well, they really. Well, I mean,
I'm
it
saying
seems as if like they was plotting the entire time.
See the build up. All I'm saying is if you see the build up to what happened, the incident, you saw the build up. So nobody. And this is where I say people be ignoring it. You got to check on your people when certain stats.
Well, most of the time, we
things
don't
come
think
out.
somebody really.
You got to sometimes pull them to the side and say, "Are you okay? Like, are you really okay?"
No, can I honestly tell you what it is? I really think most of the time we think that we are all tethered to reality.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So the things that we might say, we inherently think that it might just be intrusive thoughts that you might just be spewing out that you got going on in your mind. But we still in the back of our head like, well, this motherfucker, you know you still tied to reality, right? So you do this shit, you know you're getting the full brunt of the justice system, the full brunt of somebody's revenge, whatever the case may be, we still think that you still tied to some type of reality. But when you go and actually do it, it's more of it is a deadpan shot because it's like, well, damn, I was there and I ain't taking it at face value. And I get what you're saying, like, well, damn, why are we not taking these things at face value? But
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna use myself.
I feel as if like if you know all of the cons and the only pro that you getting, okay, so say you want to enact revenge. All right, I get it. Your only pro out of enacting this revenge is you might get the motherfucker. But all of the cons that you got to go through and had to go through just to get this one check mark on the board, is it really worth it?
To really to that person, yes. And I was going to use myself as an example. If, and I'm really speaking as, we could say alleged, but fuck it, I'm telling you the truth. If I knew who killed Cam's mom, it was nobody that could have stopped it. It was nobody, not a soul. I would have been by myself, I would have went ghost and figured that out. Because you did that. No, listen. You did that. You did that you took something away from my son.
I get it.
Hold on, let me hear me out. You took something away from my son, so I want to take you from a situation. But I would have did that by myself.
That's true.
I wouldn't have did that with nobody else. I wouldn't
fine.
have went live. I wouldn't have did nothing. I would just had to deal with God.
That's totally understandable.
Hold on.
I get what you're about to say.
So, for the aspect of saying, when I started thinking dark, I didn't know who did it, right? Sometimes back then, I used to have moments where it turned into, like, my favorite song back then, after she passed, was I See Death Around the Corner, right? And this is why I say people got to check in on your people, right? Because I used to play this song on my story every day. I see death around the corner, gotta stay high so I survive in a city where the niggas die. Yeah. If they bury me as a G, nigga. And the first, now listen, the first person to call me after I played that song for 7 days straight was my little brother. He called me, like, nigga, where you at? I need to touch, like, I need not touch you, but I just need to physically see you. I need to see what's up with you. And his first thing was, bro, you all right? Like, I know you going through some shit, and I ain't been able to be the person to, share those emotions with you or whatever. But at this point, I see something. It's not something that I want to keep seeing. Like, it was cool the first day, but day 7 is not cool.
Right.
I'm checking. Let me check now before you might, because day 8 might be the flash. You feel me?
I get it.
And that's all I'm saying. I understand it. Everybody got their own, and you think it differently. All I'm saying is sometimes a physical wellness check is always better. Because if somebody would have did a wellness check on her, then somebody or him or the person, they would have probably seen that this person was walking around with a Kill Bill sword.
Nah, but hear me out though. Never in the universe is justice and revenge 1-to-1. No, it is not. Never in the universe. No matter how much justice that you want to enact, revenge is never going to be 1-to-1. So you might think it is a slim chance that revenge can really be 1-to-1. You might can get your get back off a motherfucker, and there's no domino effect, there's no spill out, there's no ramifications, but it is never solely like that. The revenge that you enact might cause more damage
True.
than good.
True.
A good callback is like The Last of Us. You ever played those games?
Absolutely.
That's a great callback to
Yep.
revenge. Like, no matter how much you might want to, you might really get your one off. You might finally get it, but guess what? In the end, it's always gonna be somebody to come back and still enact revenge on you and cause more damage than good.
Listen, and I would never
This
fight
nigga is
that,
insane.
right?
Pass that John.
I would never fight that, right?
Yeah.
Because I want to hear from you too. And we figure I want to hear your perspective on this too.
Well,
I would never fight that.
hogging the-
No, listen. Niggas, ashtrays all over here. Here, take this one. I'll be back. Give me 2 seconds.
I mean, we was in the middle of discourse. I didn't want to.
No, it's all good. Like to that, the thought on revenge, I
Appreciate it.
like it's like he said, it's never really a 1-to-1. You get your get back, you slide. Now it's like you gotta look over your shoulder every which way you go. Now you can't even keep it real with people. Then you go on the run, you gotta go underground, and then eventually you gonna get caught because my grandma said something to me back in high school when I had issues with it. She said, somebody loves everybody you hate.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
that means it's like, yeah, go out and get him, but somebody
Yes.
love him too. You hate him,
Yes.
but they love him.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So that shit.
It
put
might
shit
cause
into
more
perspective.
damage
Yeah.
than good.
Now,
I'm
Because
getting
now
long,
it's
my
setting.
bad.
No,
because now
I'm
it's going
following.
to set a generation and a generation and a generation and a generation up full of fucking a cycle of just
Niggas killing
harmful
each other.
hate. Yeah. Just,
all right.
So
I want to hear your opinion. Go ahead, Weaver. I want to hear your opinion. Go ahead. No. The damn topic, nigga. Is you listening or are you just being?
She's
ignorant?
zoned out.
She is,
No,
and that's
no,
beautiful.
no,
like
no,
use the
keep-
microphone.
no, just-
Hello,
Just
microphone.
hear me out. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes, like when shit be happening, it's too much dark shit that been happening a lot lately. So I definitely be out of the loop with a lot of things. Like my friend's father went missing, so like my friend's going through like a really bad depression. So like that's a lot. My friend just had a stroke and like has a blood clot in their brain, so that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? So like I try to like stay away from like that. I went to go get my.
The world is never 1-to-1.
You know, so like I went
It's
to get
never
my,
fair.
I went to go get my
Never
lashes
fair.
done, and she was talking about this shit. She's like, "Yeah, bitch, that shit was happening up the street from her house," and I was like, bitch, see, this is too much. Like, I need something like I need rainbows and sunshines. I need to find something good because it's just so much shit happening.
Right.
Why?
But even getting back to
Why?
bro's point, he was saying like we take for granted the fact that like we like to believe that everybody is sort of grounded in reality type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm guilty of that shit too, because it's like in my job we work hand in hand with a behavioral clinic, and it's like from me seeing that, it's like everybody don't perceive things the same way. You know what I'm saying? And that even brought me around to even thinking like IQ test. That's not an accurate gauge of somebody's intelligence, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we got all these checks and balances to give us sort of the illusion, you know, that people
Because
are.
it's so.
you know,
Y'all know. Listen. Hold on. Wait.
Go
Don't
ahead.
jump out there. I really want to stay right here where he was. Let me explain something to y'all real fast. I met John when I was working at CVS, right? And this is the conversation we used to have. Like literally the conversations we used to have.
Yeah.
So when he said like the IQ test don't sustain, yes, it doesn't. You want me to tell you why? Because everybody can't take standardized tests. Everybody's brilliance is not in a standardized test.
Exactly.
I'm just being honest.
Exactly.
Some people have ADHD, and I can do a lot, but I can't sit here and just pencil in a bubble and have the attention span to sit here for an hour. I don't have the attention span to sit here for an hour and do something. But put me in my creative zone. I'll
Boom.
sit there for hours.
Boom. That's
I am creative in that zone. My brain is working at a
Yes.
different level.
Absolutely.
You feel me? That's why
Absolutely.
people always ask us like, how can we do like 2-hour podcasts? I'm like, well, once we get to an hour, shit, he don't talk for the first hour, pretty much. Like if you really think about it, like you seen when we started, he was down. He like, but then now look at him talking, but he don't talk for the first hour. So
because
if I
a
only
good
did an
conversation
hour
is mentally
pod-
stimulating.
If
You know
I
what I'm
only
saying?
did
When
an
you actually
hour-
having one.
Yeah, if I only do an hour podcast, he ain't said but 3 words in the whole pod.
Yeah.
You feel? But I'm just being honest. You get all right, maybe 5.
No, but even
Now I'm
but
gonna
even
grab the
even to
crown.
your point,
That's some
even
shit.
to your point,
Only you can prevent force.
there was this video I
all
saw.
I
It was a
said.
Vice video. where this dude he like failed. He was autistic. He failed like every IQ test they threw at him. But they flew him in the helicopter over Manhattan and gave this nigga a canvas, and he drew it in ink.
Yes.
You know, like accurate. They even like superimposed it over. How do you can't grade that on the IQ test?
It's
dog.
a guy. It's a guy that got in prison right now. Who,
I want to talk about
he kept.
It's a superpower, dog.
He kept getting arrested for driving the trains in the New York subway system without having a conductor's license.
Right.
But he just learned it off of brilliancy because he had a learning disability in school and he was picked on. So he stopped going to school, but he started going to the subway systems a lot. And a lot of the conductors used to bring him onto the train, and he actually picked up on learning how to work the train. And they used to be like, well, hey, I got something to do. You want to work my shift? And he would get caught, and he would get arrested, and he would get out and do the same shit again. He was putting in hours too. He had to work the whole train system.
Now let me explain something.
And they arrested him. You know what I'm saying? They keep arresting him, and they put him. And they said they put him in a psych ward. They put him on the and they put him on. They put him on level 1.
That's all he wanted is a job.
So they put him on the most dangerous. Yeah, they put him on the most
Why not
dangerous
just
level.
take him to the damn conductor? Listen, all you conductors that keep giving him y'all shift,
Put him
why
in a program.
nobody just won't take him to a program and say, hey,
Thank
do this
you.
real fast.
Put him in a program.
If you do this for the next couple months real fast, and I understand it, like I will help you do everything you need to do because I need you to take my shift. When I don't
Exactly.
want you to take
How
my
many
shift.
niggas you know without a fucking high school diploma that got HVAC?
I'm telling you.
That's an electrician. That's a
telling
fucking
you.
plumber. No
And I was
diploma,
just-
but they
I
got
was just
that.
saying that because like
But my point was-
us as humans, we look at so many. We can all sit in this room right now. We can see this room a million
Different ways.
Ways. Yep.
So that is why intelligence cannot be gauged on
By
a
a
standard
test.
level.
By a test.
By a standard
cannot-
It cannot be gauged standard.
So listen, this is my point, right?
Like they said, literally,
All right.
an apple fell on a nigga head, and
Rabbit.
he figured out rabbit.
So listen,
That wasn't standard. Nobody tested you on that.
What goes up must come down.
I'll give you this. And God rest his soul. I love my son to death, right? So, my 6-year-old, like growing up, he had this level of repetitiveness. You show him something more than 3 times, he can recite it. I always told people, they was like, what do you see for your son? Like, as he getting older, what do you think? Like, I'm like, my son is my podcast is gonna be so big that I'm gonna need to do voiceovers. And I'm gonna need to do like commercials and things like that. I'm gonna teach my son how to read those. Cause his voice and the way that he recite things is perfect. And I always tell people, you ever heard a Liberty Mutual commercial? Him. He was so elevated to the Liberty Mutual commercial, he was saying it in Spanish.
Damn. That's what's up.
He would say it in Spanish. And I got annoyed with it at first, like, because it used to be like, bro, why do you keep... And then 3 times he would say the commercial in Spanish. He'd be like, look, daddy. And he'll start it over and he'll say it to you. So it would be like, that was his superpower to me. And I just always be like, man, when I get an opportunity, bro, I'm going to write a script. I'm going to play this audio for you. And I'm going to just keep playing it so you can learn it. And once you learn this, like, excellent reader. He could point out anything in the room. He could spell, could count. He had dad's math ability. Like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? And he was 6.
You taking me there because you know how I view my kids, my son.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
it's like that's my pride and joy. So hearing you talk about that like that's hitting me here in the heartstrings. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
so I feel that, man.
I always tell people autism is a superpower.
It is. It absolutely is.
It took me 6 years to learn that. Like, I'm not taking that away from nobody. Like, I understand the first year gonna be scary because you always looking at your kid like, damn, my son got a disability. But all you got to do is figure out what they lack. They're stronger in a different area that you ain't even paying attention to. And when you figure out that, like when you stop and just look at your kid and really gauge into what that kid can do, you'll find their superpower. And if you maximize that, they'll learn everything else because all you got to do is give them the stuff that you want them to learn in that form.
That's
You
like-
see what I'm
okay,
saying?
to that-
So they could hear it, and because he
Especially-
could spell. Listen, my son was spelling like zebras, zucchini, because he could go to it and
especially when
you see what I'm
you
saying.
do have a kid, when you have a kid that's born with still has all physical functions. That is an alleviation of a problem, right? Because now you know what I'm saying. It's like, okay, well, you still can be on par with other kids around you. Now, when we start talking about physical deformities, that's when it's like that's real challenging.
Fuck you,
Oh
boy.
man,
But really, is it? You feel me?
Until you come to grips with it.
Yeah, because it's like that. Because it's
because
more.
you gotta come to
Because it's
grips
more
with it
obstacles.
first.
It's more
Yeah.
obstacles that you gotta hurdle.
And I understand that,
Yeah.
but at the same time, what's the difference? My kid live a normal life like your kid, just because he don't got his legs, or maybe he grew with a smaller arm, or
You know,
whatever.
it's different
I'm
systems.
just-
everybody
It's
is
different
not there.
systems.
And I
Yeah,
understand
it's-
that, but you had that kid.
It's
You
different
had
systems for sure.
time to understand and build with that kid, bro. From by year one, by the time that kid's first birthday, bro, grips and terms got to come together.
I feel that.
My son sat in the my son sat in the NICU his first year of his life. Bro, I had to come to terms with it. It is what it is at this point.
Right.
We trying to get him home. Whatever it is that they got to do to get him home, we trying to get you to the crib, big dog.
We gotta
If I got to
develop.
come up here every Thursday and watch Thursday night football right here with it and change your diaper and do this
Yeah.
and do that and do
All
that,
in the
we
game.
gotta
put in this
develop.
paint,
All in the game to him.
I listen. You hear me? I'm going to do that. So I don't really think that as a bro. We got to come to terms with this fast. It's not about that,
Gotta
bro. That is
develop.
what you
You gotta
burned. That's what
develop.
That's what
For
came
sure.
out of you.
Right.
That's what you birthed. So all the judgment aside, people gonna be. But when you really rocking with your kid, like I seen a lady deformed. She had no arms, but she was cold with her feet.
Yeah, driving with the feet.
Cooking,
and shit.
she was cooking, washing dishes, changing
Yeah.
diapers, and she was doing
No,
it by
no,
herself.
no,
Right.
A lot
Put
of
on
that
the
shit be
seatbelt and
groovy.
shit.
Come on,
A lot
bro.
of that shit. Be
I'm just
groovy.
saying, in
And-
general,
yeah.
that is a talent,
and
bro.
we can-
Why am I gonna be mad at my child because she
A lot of
is
that
not
shit
You
her
have
feet?
a lot of
conditioned us
that
to
shit
think
is
that's
groovy.
strange.
That's not strange. That's
Uh,
just what she
No,
was
that's
born
that. That's
with.
that was. I can say that's maybe like if we was go back.
The generation, I say,
50,
before us.
If we go back 50, 60 years, it was definitely strange to them
Why?
because technological advancements wasn't as well.
And I get that,
Look,
but at
they
the end
used
of
to
the
lead-
day,
they-
Now-
listen. At the end of the
This
day,
day and age
they
now-
still had people that was grown with the like. All right,
Yeah, but-
listen. If you,
But they
if-
disowned
but
them.
it
They
was
put
a-
them in orphanages
yeah.
and homes and stuff.
It wasn't. It wasn't no
you right,
advancements
my
for
bad.
it.
I take that back. You
Now in this day and age,
No, I have to remember that
Yeah.
because women. I always say like the first time they showed me the world was different. I was in elementary school. Let me explain what I mean. I was in elementary school and I used to know this girl. I can't remember her name, and that's great that I can't remember her name. But I remember her mom was the first lady I ever seen with a full beard.
I was about
and
to say you was
mustache.
the 12th wonder of the world for being a bearded lady.
Listen to me.
You think
She used to have a.
a
I
12th
remember. No, like,
wonder
it's
of the
like,
world
it's
for
like
being a
it's like
bearded
this-
lady
You know,
back
you
then.
got like a picture in your brain that's ingrained in your mind.
Right.
She used to have the Tony Braxton shortcut, and she used to have a full John.
Yeah.
Some days she would show up. Listen, this how you know. Like on a good day, she would have smooth skin. Like you know what I'm saying. She
Right.
would have her shit like she just went and got her shit chopped up, waxed, and
Nigga,
did
she
it.
probably had a
But
fire
then-
hydrant down there.
Listen, I don't know. She may be.
They said
But
the hairy
listen,
ones
she
got
had a
fire
daughter.
hydrant.
She had a daughter. She didn't have a son.
Release
it
the
was-
Kraken.
Listen,
Whoa,
I'm telling you.
God damn, man. Whoa.
Cheers, mate.
Listen, I promise you, she might have. But all I'm saying is,
Don't piss me off.
she had a full John with the whoop, and I was like, that's. And I used to always want to ask like her daughter, like, damn, like. But I used to leave it alone. Like I just never. And I always used to think like, damn, that's crazy. Like, and then as I got older,
Go,
I
Joe.
started really like. I started seeing girls that was around my age. They used to have like chin hair, like
Well, I was
heavy
with
little
high-
spots and shit, like full of hair. And they used to be like, damn, why you got like
Girl, I was with in high school. She was fine as hell, but she had a little beard.
that? See,
And guess what?
She was fine. She
And
she
guess
had a little
what?
beard.
She had that Uchi Coochie.
Low-key.
say the
know,
beard made
Coochie.
sure the coochie was
Nigga,
fire.
you ain't heard?
First one. Hey,
I
look.
never fucked a bearded
Look,
lady.
not ashamed of she know who she
They
is.
said-
First one I was ever sprung over. I ain't gonna hold you
They
up.
say,
I ain't even gonna hold you up.
they say, hairy
I'm keeping
women,
it all the way real though.
hairier women Got that extra active.
Flow.
She's still fine. I mean, it's a little up there. I mean, but she's.
Say that motherfucker come with hoes.
I fucking hate you. I'll get to your mans. Let's
This
get
my
to it.
man's right here.
Let's get to it. I told you. Listen, it's my dog.
You be like, damn, somebody need a faucet on in this motherfucker.
Hey, shit, I ain't mad at it.
Telling you.
Yeah.
But
So listen, I didn't know that you can make your own syndrome. Like you can just do it. Like I didn't know that. I didn't know like when somebody die.
Listen.
I didn't know when somebody died.
Listen.
You look at their death. You look at their not and it is not just a regular death.
All right, wait.
You look at their homicide.
I forgot we got a guest in the building. This is not a normal person.
No, we
listen.
chilling.
And
we
I
chilling.
get it. No, I get it. No. Listen to what I mean by this. He been kicking Donald Trump back in since the first iteration of this podcast. You got to understand, like, we go way back to Donald Trump when he shut the airports down. Remember that?
Yeah.
He was a TSA worker at that time.
Oh my God.
Kicking this nigga back in.
I just
Wait,
don't-
we move forward. Remember when they put the sports team and Donald Trump had all the McDonald's and shit? We did a podcast that next day, and me and Papa
How you
was
gonna
throwing chicken
invite?
nuggets.
How you gonna invite me?
Hey, the thumbnail.
Bro,
Listen,
bro.
He set you up. He set you up.
That's the most egregious shit I think that nigga still ever done, bro.
That's the
how
word.
how you invite a team? How do you invite a team of niggas to the White House
Dog,
and be like, yes?
I tell you.
That
We
nigga
still
stood there
fight
was
that.
like, yes, we have an immaculate spread. I'm looking at the camera like, nigga, immaculate
Dog.
spread.
I was rolling like,
see
nigga,
Big
are you
Macs,
serious?
I saw
double
fries.
cheeseburgers, fries, nuggets, Sprites, milkshakes. I said, this nigga ain't shit, bro.
This nigga's ridiculous.
That nigga said an immaculate spread. We had a lot of great people work on this. Ooh, nigga. Y'all niggas got high and was like, how about we order these niggas some DoorDash?
Them niggas was cooking
No,
like 3 shifts.
nigga. That nigga went 20 black trucks to the local McDonald's in Washington and said, look, this is going to be
I'm gonna
beautiful
bring
for
in
y'all."
my private chef and he's gonna show you guys how we want these burgers to be made. Nigga,
No, he went in there like,
Them
this
niggas
is
was
going to
cooking
be
3
beautiful.
shifts.
Listen, no, he said, this
24
is
hours. Them niggas was cooking solely for that.
Listen, he said, this is going to be beautiful. You shut down. We're going to pay you for the day. You're going to shut down. We need you to cook all this for these teams that's
I
going to come
need
up here.
1,000 burgers,
I need 1,000 fries,
1,000 fries,
some McFlurries,
flurries. I need everything
and
on the
some
menu.
Sprites.
As a worker, you proud.
Yeah, hell yeah.
As a
As the
worker,
manager
you
of that
proud.
spot.
As a worker, you proud. But the
Nigga.
rest of us is looking like, nigga, are you serious?
You dead ass.
Bro, I just
He
won
was
the
dead
Super
ass.
Bowl, the championship, something, nigga, and you just
It
what
was
you,
an NCAA
Yeah, it was
championship.
the NCAA.
bro.
championship.
I just won the champ, bro. So you telling me because I'm
Just
a college
'cause I'm
kid?
in high school, I'm in college.
I'm a college kid. This what you think I wanted?
Boy.
Right.
All right, go. Come on.
PR
let's
team
get
horrible.
into it. All right,
I
you
ain't
said
worth a fucking
syndrome.
big
But this nigga has created his own syndrome
Let's
because
talk about it.
Oh, that
somebody's
TDS?
Let's rap about it.
TDS,
Let's rap about it.
Trump derangement syndrome. I didn't even know. I didn't know niggas had this. I ain't know you could do this.
Man, they've been saying that shit. They've been saying that shit since
Let's
since
rap
he
about
first
it.
got in
One more.
office and shit. But
What's
because
more elite, pancakes or pancakes?
Waffles,
Pancakes.
waffles,
Blueberry at that.
I prefer
Waffles.
waffles.
I'm a waffle.
waffles.
Okay, let's rap about
Okay,
it.
wait,
Y'all
wait,
change
wait,
my
wait,
fucking
wait,
topic. Let's
wait.
rap about it.
Listen, okay,
What
listen.
the fuck? Hold on. I thought my pod was
Three things. We're gonna talk about this Trump shit. We're gonna talk about that. We need to hurry up because motherfucking Chinese spot closed at 10.
Crazy. Nigga trying to get this some. I ain't mad at you. No, I'm not mad at you. I ain't mad because I know you probably want some sweet and sour.
No, I'm probably
Almond?
some honey chicken.
Yeah, almond. Little almond with gravy.
Maybe maybe
almond
some
with
lo
gravy.
mein.
Little almond with gravy.
Yeah, hell yeah, with some lo mein.
No, with chicken fried rice.
Chicken fried. I'm just chicken lo mein, probably shrimp fried egg foo young.
Love a good egg foo young.
Yeah.
Extra gravy in the right. Oh.
Crazy. All right, come on. What do you think about Trump and his
So-
stupidity of cuz dying?
Okay, so Rob Reiner, director, and his wife
Thoughts and prayers to the family. Killed by his son.
by their son. Trump
been charged and
decides.
caught.
Trump decides to be like, "Hey, Uno reverse. That nigga only died because he had Trump derangement syndrome." So let me explain to y'all what Trump derangement syndrome is. So Trump derangement syndrome, sometimes referred to as TDS, he was known to have driven people crazy by his raging obsession of President Donald Trump, with his obvious paranoia reaching new heights as the Trump administration surpassed all goals. So you're telling me that it is a syndrome
To not like you.
to be a dick glazer.
Okay, if you
So
put
a
it like
nigga
that.
died. No, because that's what he said. Because he was a fanatic. He had a raging obsession of Trump.
You know what? I'm waiting on somebody to actually be like, all right, this is enough, and be serious about it. You know what I'm saying? Because like this motherfucker is incompetent.
He's really allowed to. Like, I've never seen a president act in this manner.
Right.
And I
You
never
dead
thought.
ass?
I never thought.
Are you dead ass?
I never thought that I'd
So we
be
about to have this intellectual conversation that you prepared for?
I never thought I'd be alive for a
Alright,
president.
give me
to
a
get
second.
this
We are
type of
literally
level.
living through worst case scenario.
We are
No, we're
living
not.
through idiocracy right now.
Facts. We're living through a sitcom right now.
Thank you. This
Yeah,
is
that's
this
what I'm
is
saying.
Everybody else in the world is looking at us
laughing
like
at us.
boy, listen.
You-
But
you
also,
see the Africans making fun of us with the SNAP benefits.
Yeah.
but no, listen.
Hilarious.
Also, let's start here.
I don't have no food stamps.
Right.
But no, listen. Let's start
children
here.
starving in America.
Okay.
They was killing us.
No, listen.
Yes.
Let's start here. Y'all also understand that Trump was selected by a lot of people because y'all thought of the benefits that he was gonna bring, right? All right.
Absolutely not. The man's it done.
I understand that.
He told y'all that he was gonna turn this bitch to the motherfucking Three Stooges.
Facts.
No, nobody believed him. He said
Because y'all thought he was tethered to reality.
There you go, bro. God.
it came full circle. It came full
Oh
circle.
my God. I was about to say that. You took my words. See, we
Y'all
all
thought
thinking.
a man that wild was really tethered to reality. And was going
How they do it on Dragon Ball Z?
Yep.
I'm telling you, he transferred the energy
Yeah,
right
nigga.
there. He said it, I didn't have to. But that's my point. And I always say this. See, I feel like going back to the pods that we had prior to what we talk about now, pre-election, we used to have my homeboy D-Mob on here. And he was a big Kamala Harris fan. When he did a commercial for her, he was big Kamala Harris, right? He ran from the arguments of, like, Bombay, he's big politic guy, so he was like, but why? Why? He ran from the why, because he didn't have a why, in my opinion. I feel like if you stand with somebody, you should have a why.
Yeah, you should have a reason.
Tell me why you think she gonna get elected versus why you
I'm
think
not,
you not
like I
gonna be
always tell
elected.
people, I'm never gonna share my politics opinion on here because who I vote for, it don't matter. Like, it ain't to you who matters. I voted. If my vote
Tell
didn't
me
win,
why
if
you
the
think-
person that I picked didn't win, then guess what?
Tell me why
Right,
you
right.
think
Life goes on. Exactly.
why
right.
you thought I always wanted to know why people thought that they little black love, little black hope was gonna outweigh all of the widespread hate.
Oh, I'm
But
absolutely
you
not.
gotta also understand.
Y'all have to understand, like, on a grand
I
scale,
knew he was
the
gonna
hate and bigotry that goes on in this world.
Dog, I knew he was going to get it.
Can I say this?
Everybody stuck on this racism shit. Like, y'all, this past racism.
Listen.
They don't just not like black people. They don't like nobody.
Fact. But listen to what I'm saying.
We having a meeting of the mind.
I'm telling
Like,
you.
y'all
So
seriously,
listen, like it's
they
like,
don't like
you
anybody.
gotta look at it like from what it was angled into being, right? It was no way that lady could have won.
No way.
It was too much
Let me
hate.
explain. She was the vice president of who?
Sleepy Joe.
So if America hates,
Sleepy Joe.
how the fuck do you think she about to do anything?
And they didn't like it. And they didn't
You been in hiding through this nigga whole campaign.
And they didn't
you
like
could have
it.
came out and been the voice for Sleepy Joe. You
Yeah.
could have came out and said,
Yeah.
we changing this, we
Yeah.
changing that.
You know what?
And if you would have,
And she
listen, if she
failed
would have
to.
spent the last year or
She
two
failed
doing
to.
that,
She failed to.
she would have
Right,
won.
exactly.
You
Because
know-
America would have been on
and
your
you know
side.
why?
Like, wait,
She's
she's
stepping
taking
up.
over his president.
I got
She
one.
stepping
I
up.
got one prime example of why I say she failed to do that, and his name is Dick Cheney. Pause. Because guess what? When Boy was in office, we knew who the fuck Cheney was.
That's exactly
Am I
right.
lying?
That's exactly right.
We knew who the fuck he was and what the fuck he was about. Hey, when we was wartime, we didn't look at Bush. We was like, hey, Cheney, so what we about to do? Cheney was like, hey, we about to go there. We about to get these motherfuckers. We got some shit to handle. All right, Cheney, we rolling with you. Cheney was like, hey, I blew up a lot of shit. I ain't find shit. But guess what? I blew up a lot of shit. And we hold it down.
They know
we over there.
But what I'm
Hey,
saying
all
is,
you can do is be mad and respect it. Like,
what
hey,
I'm
oh
saying
well.
is, if you was gonna be able to be the representation for the Democratic Party at that time, right? And you knew that was gonna end up being your spot, you gotta think proactive. 2 years ahead of the time. The America hates Sleepy Joe, guess what? I'm coming to the rescue. Even if I can't change shit. Joe, sign this.
You just need to be seen.
Listen,
Niggas
Joe,
hated
sign
Bush.
this. Hold on. Joe, sign this. I don't care what you doing. Nigga, wake up. Sign this. Thank you. America, we gonna give y'all A, B, and C, D, E, F, G. It's just been signed by the president. Like, this is what we gonna do. We gonna change this. Y'all said y'all hate that. Send his ass.
Y'all
You know what I'm saying? That's
like,
all I'm saying.
The
Because
American public hated Bush.
true.
We knew who the fuck
But
changed.
Cheney, when he was
We
dedicated to that wartime shit,
But listen, you can hate Bush all you want. Listen, hold on, wait. You can hate Bush all you want, right? Say you hate Bush, right? We hate Bush. Kanye West came out, George Bush hate black people, right? All right, cool, right? But when it came to war, George Bush got the fuck out the way. I ain't going. I'm turning to the nigga that's gonna blow some shit up. We ain't playing that shit. Y'all ain't gonna come to America fucking with us.
So
I'm coming to talk to niggas about coming to America and fucking with us.
So that's the whole point. The optics. She wasn't there. Even if she wasn't doing shit.
that
she
nigga
was
gave it
nowhere
behind
to
the
be
back
found.
pass so clean.
Bro, that nigga was Chauncey Billups. He said, "Oh, I see my man's in the corner." Go,
And that was a
Cheney,
magic
do
time.
your
He
thing.
put that bitch in the face and threw him
nigga.
out. That was a
Cheney.
magic, dog.
Cheney, do your thing. And Cheney was like, "Oh, yeah, I'll fuck up."
Ooh,
Yep.
Boom. Oh, my bad. We ain't find that.
George signed this. I got to blow. You got
that
it.
nigga said
I
we
gotta
ain't
blow
find
up this
that.
fucking
But I
church.
sure do got a lot of oil.
It's some warriors up there.
I got a
Look,
whole
you
lot of
see, look,
minerals.
He's showing this nigga some
Right.
whack ass blueprint. We got a house of nigga. It's 12.
I got 12 huts in the village, nigga. Guess what?
I gotta blow them all
I
up.
blow them all
I blow
up.
them all up. I got to. Not, and listen, and it sound American, but what I'm telling
It
you
sounds
is,
so American, but guess
listen,
what?
It sound
Niggas was
American.
not playing them games at all, y'all. Y'all gotta
Hey,
understand.
listen, George Bush stood in front of the American people, said, "We gonna get them sons of bitches. We is not taking it easy on niggas. We ain't doing that. That ain't what we own. We ain't on that." And if that lady would have stepped up,
That
and
nigga said,
hey,
I got a runway filled with F1 fighters right now, nigga. As soon as this
we
press
ain't playing.
as soon as I finish this press conference,
Whatever Cheney came
wheels
to that
up.
office and said,
Nah.
he said, "Hey, look, this what we got. Go say that." And he gave it to his speech person.
That's why-
Listen, he gave it to his speech person because George Bush wasn't the smartest.
Yeah.
And he wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer. So he had to give it to his speech person to dumb it down a little bit for him. Man, we ain't taking it easy on you sons of bitches. That's what it said. At the end of the day, that's what that statement said. Nigga,
And that's why we
ain't
got
taking it
the
easy.
that's why we got that infamous scene on the Chappelle show.
Shit,
when they was all
nigga,
sitting
Jamie
at the
Foxx, I
table,
might need security.
And they was talking
Yeah.
about
Yep.
some oil, bitch. Say something about oil. Like oil. Hey, y'all get the fuck up out of here, yeah, nigga. Cause
Man, my name Jamie Foxx. Nigga, we ain't and I ain't gonna lie. We gonna get the Afghanistan, the fucking Yakstan, Jabakistan, nigga.
Them
I don't give a
niggas
fuck
went
if
over.
it's the Pakistan.
Them
Any
niggas
chance
went over
that she
there and
had.
leveled some shit. Was like, hey, we didn't find what we was looking for, but we found some shit.
Yep.
But we just was, we
But
bumped
hey,
into some shit. We went over there looking for this. But we
Ignorant.
bumped into some shit.
Was
while
it
we was
ignorant?
When it
Yes,
comes down to the
very,
optics
but-
of it, that Trump assassination attempt was some bullshit. But
Yes.
the optics of it, any chance that she had went up in smoke, right? As soon as they said that, she was like, "Oh, he won." I said it just like that. He won. No, he didn't.
They
He
didn't
won.
like the fact. They
He
didn't
won.
like the fact that
Think about this.
when the shit boiled down to it,
Watch
and they
this.
was like, oh,
I'm
it was like, yeah, Kamala run. Niggas was like, hold on, what you mean Kamala run? We got other candidates.
Right.
It was like, no, Kamala run. It was like, no, we got other candidates.
Follow me on this part, and we can wrap this part. Get out of politics, but this is beautiful. So listen, think about Obama. What did Obama do his first day in office? We going to get out. We know where he at. Go do it.
Not only did he
Go
do that,
do it. No, go do it. I need him back here dead or alive.
Not only did he
did.
do that, y'all.
No. Obama got hit on the black phone.
Yeah.
He's so black, he got hit on that back phone.
They got a
can't
picture
even
of that nigga on the phone.
They didn't even call him on the regular
Receiving-
phone. They
receiving
called
the
him on
call,
that trap phone.
nigga.
The one he got sitting on the bed next to Michelle.
That nigga say,
Michelle
yeah, we
grabbed
got
the phone like, oh, hold on, this the black phone here.
Right.
That nigga
He
say-
flipped that like, yerp.
He said, yeah, we
He
got him.
didn't even say it like the president, yerp.
We got
They
him.
was like, hey,
We got him.
we got him. Do you?
Right.
Hold on.
That nigga
Shit,
said, what
oh,
you mean?
shit.
That nigga said,
Right.
that
They
nigga
got
said,
him.
that nigga
I gotta
said,
get dressed.
he
Hold
said, now,
on
hold
now,
on, what
they
you
got
mean?
him.
You got him or you in the area? They said, no.
No, we
that
got
cave that I showed you last week,
We got him.
it was another cave on the other side.
Hey, Obama said.
I knocked the hole through that bitch.
Hey, Obama
Lord
said.
behold,
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you how
dirty
I felt.
diver,
This is
nigga.
what I thought. Obama said, shoot me this picture real fast.
Yes, they caught that nigga in the cave.
Hey, listen, he was like, Michelle, we got that nigga.
Right. Post
We
got him.
Like
No,
no,
look,
look,
he
look,
danced
look,
here.
look, shit.
He Dancer for money.
Look how my niggas be slide.
Terrible.
We slid on that nigga. Then he was like, hold on, I gotta get my professional.
Yeah, look,
Went out there and said,
we did
at
it.
10, 22, 12, 36, 70 hours
We got
ago. There you go. Y'all see.
Hey,
Yeah,
look.
bring him back.
Hey,
bring,
look.
bring him back.
And then a month later, that nigga said, we as the American people, we want to apologize for the nuclear bombings of the Japanese people. Whoa, nigga said, oh, you serious, huh? He said, yeah, we serious. We didn't want it.
And I always told people,
You got to do serious shit when you get the presidency.
listen,
Yeah, that's
China is an ally to us. Why would we ever want to?
we can't afford a war with China.
We can't even, bro, listen.
We can't afford one.
Finances to the side. We can't fuck with China. Listen, you watch Wi-Fi?
Look,
They ain't gonna go right to Washington and just six little jammers out there. It's gonna be a random little Chinese man gonna walk past, drop 6 jammers, whole internet don't work no more. Everything in the 60-mile radius just don't work. Like, it don't even work no more. They've been practicing this for years. They can't wait to drop something to just shut the whole world down.
The only thing that is stopping the Chinese is these very scary little these motherfucking hypersonic jets that you really can't see until it's too late. You know what I'm saying? And they can cut through skyscrapers. Yeah, we had that. And you know, it's this thing called the Angel of Death. It's called the AC-130, where we deploy a gunship and we shoot dildo-sized we shoot dildo-sized tides out at motherfuckers, and they rip through. Yeah, because the shit gets serious. So, like, we got a lot of shit.
Let's rap about
Like,
it.
we got a lot of shit.
All right, no, but listen, I feel like China know that, right?
That's why they won't cross the line.
But listen, even in that case,
They not
China
gonna
saying,
cross the line.
China like, y'all got that.
that's the only thing we can threaten them with is violence.
But
That's
but,
it. They
but
like, yeah, no, we
China
see
say,
what y'all
yeah,
about.
all
We know
right.
y'all about that
Okay.
violence.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna send one of these little t-shirt boats over there. That ain't gonna be right.
Right,
We're gonna send one of these little
that's the
t-shirt
only
boats
thing that
over
they
there.
can
That ain't gonna
threaten
be
us
right, and it's gonna be.
But
That's what's
this
gonna
is the
pop it
problem
off.
that I have. I'm a motherfucker that pay attention. Okay, like what they did was they outsourced all the work from here to China and Mexico, and then turned around and told us that they was the enemy.
Facts.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why is everybody turning a blind eye to that? Why is everybody having
They have
the
first
selective
dibs.
amnesia?
They have first dibs on everything in our commerce.
Right. And now because you outsourced the work, you ran up the check. Now we owe them so much debt. If they decide to come collect on it, we through.
That's why
so
they
we have nothing to threaten them with.
That's why.
But violence.
That's why technology.
We like that broke trap nigga in the hood. Like, nigga, I still beat you up.
Like seriously, technology wise, they'll always be.
That's what we are.
Better-
They'll always be 5 to 10 years ahead of us,
Yeah.
technology wise. Military wise, we are always going to be 30 years advanced ahead of everybody in the world.
Yep.
All right, come on, let's get to it. Let's get some fun shit in before we get out. Let's be fun. Cause y'all started with that
Oh, I can talk this shit all night, so.
waffle
You know.
waffle. I know, and
Waffles,
that's why I brought you.
nigga. Waffles, nigga.
Yeah.
Pancakes.
Waffles.
Why?
Waffles.
Why a pancake?
Okay,
That
yeah.
flat
Because I
shit.
make cold blueberry pancakes.
flat
I make
shit.
cold strawberry
You never had a
pancakes.
Belgian blueberry waffle?
Oh my God, those are so
Yes,
fucking
and they are
fire.
so
Original
trash.
Pancake House is awesome.
Let me
What'd you say?
You ever had
Original pancake.
blueberry
I
pancakes?
thought you said IHOP.
You had blueberry
No,
pancakes with the
no,
blueberries
original
on top.
Pancake
Huh?
House. Woodward.
You had your blueberries on top. You ever had your blueberries baked inside
You
your
had a
pancakes?
waffle with
Cooked
the
inside your
fruits
pancakes?
and everything on top.
Yes.
Yeah, I've had several.
You ever had a waffle with
You had a
actual?
stuffed waffle.
You
Oh, a
And
stuffed
that-
waffle is fire.
Trash.
You ever had a stuffed waffle?
Trash.
Okay, I can't
Now
speak
it's
for
trash.
everybody, but the reason I take waffles because of this. It's like I can cut it into fours,
Thank
and then I can put
You can
the
cut a
syrup.
waffle. I mean, a
No,
pancake.
but it's an
not
accurate
the
cut.
same.
It's an accurate cut,
It's not the same.
and then I can
So
put
y'all
the
need-
I can
y'all
put
need
the
to
I
drop-
like the
Okay,
squares.
okay,
I
wait,
like
wait,
the
wait.
cup.
and I get
I'm
the
good.
perfect amount of
I'm gonna
syrup
try.
in every divot.
Okay, I'm gonna let
In
y'all talk.
every
Go ahead.
divot.
Go
I
ahead,
love
go ahead.
that shit, man. Get
All
the
right.
butter over it.
So what I just heard from
There
the
go
three
my
of y'all-
ego.
Listen.
Okay.
So listen, what I just heard from
They
y'all
ain't
three
saying let
is
go my pancake.
they do got pancakes, bitch
That
ass
shit
nigga.
trash.
No, it
That shit
ain't.
trash.
No, it ain't, you bitch ass
That
nigga.
shit
You
trash.
ate the mini. You
That
ate the
shit
mini
trash.
Legos.
I
That
mean,
shit
pumpkin
trash.
spice waffles.
Come
and pancakes
on,
ain't
bro.
bad.
Stop
Unless it's
the
a
cap. All right,
pancake
listen, listen.
stuff.
Stop. Let me say my
They
shit.
ain't bad.
Can I say my shit?
Ain't knock it
Can I
till you
get my
try
shit
it.
off?
Go
Can I
ahead.
get my shit off?
You ever had a
My-
Nutella
my-
waffle?
In that case, excuse me.
You ever had a Nutella waffle?
No,
You
because
never
I
had
was
a
never
Nutella
eating.
waffle?
No.
You missing out on a lot
Right.
of shit in life.
All I'm saying is,
You missing
all
out
I'm
on a lot
saying
of
is,
shit in
y'all
life.
need the little dotted lines that cut your cut your waffles in the
No.
floors.
No.
That's all y'all need. That's what y'all
No.
sounded like a
Pancakes
arts and
is
crafts
just-
class.
Nigga, if you go to
You
Waffle
niggas-
House, their whole waffle.
Pancakes is just
Who the
basic.
fuck go to Waffle House and ask for waffles? I don't
Pancake-
want no waffle.
Why the fuck you don't want no waffle?
Cause who the fuck eat this dry ass waffle?
Nigga, them waffles are.
Fuck out of here with this dry ass
I only ever
waffle.
been to Waffle
I don't
House
eat
once,
waffles.
so I don't feel like I'm a good judge.
I make waffles for my kids.
I only ever been once.
Who gave
You
you
niggas sound like y'all ate waffle cereal.
Yes.
Ew.
Who gave you a dry
Y'all should
waffle?
be punched.
Okay.
You said what?
Who gave you a dry waffle?
Everywhere I've been.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
Waffles has been
different.
dry around
You
this
need
bitch.
to fuck with
Oh,
some
man.
wetter waffles, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm
the
just
waffle
saying.
with the
Belgian. This, nigga.
Yes,
Waffles
French,
ass.
French waffle, Belgian waffle,
Ass.
fucking
Ass, bro.
American waffles.
I take a
I got
pancake.
a
Why y'all
waffle
mad
maker
that
at
I
home.
would prefer a pancake? How you mad? Cause I
Because
prefer
I feel like
pancake.
pancakes
a
get too
fluffy,
soggy.
a
That's
fluffy
your problem
waffle.
because you think that
So
you should
rather
drench
have
it
a
in
soggy-
syrup.
I'd rather
You
my
shouldn't-
food
you
drenched
shouldn't
in
be
syrup
drenched in
than fucking
syrup.
soggy milk in
You
the
a grown ass
motherfucking
person
milk.
still drenching your food. You still a
Curly
grown ass.
fry, waffle fry, or French fry.
Oh, waffle.
You said wait.
Nigga,
Curly
you heard
fry.
me.
I didn't hear you all the way. Nigga, I'm trying to process.
Curly fry.
I'm talking to your mans over here who drench your fucking waffles in fucking syrup.
Curly fry, waffle fry, or French fry.
Waffle fry.
I'm going with French fries.
You a basic nigga, that's why.
I'm alright with that.
I know. I knew you was gonna.
You
pick
never
French
you
fry.
never had waffle fries with chili cheese. You never
Yes,
had
I
waffle chili cheese
have.
fries.
Yes, I have.
Never had that shit.
You've never had that?
Never.
You've never
shit
had
is
waffle
corny.
fries with chili and
That's
cheese?
corny.
You're
You
fucking
don't go to
insane.
Coney Island and get waffle
Yes.
fries. No,
Yes.
You don't go to
If
El
they
Jordan's
have,
and get waffle
if
fries.
they have a waffle
Shut your
fry
punk
option,
ass up, bro.
if it's a waffle
Shut your
fry
punk
option,
ass up, nigga. We grew up on 6 Mile and Schaefer, nigga, and we've been
El
getting
Jordan.
straight
Older
French
now.
fries our
El
whole life,
Jordans.
nigga, for chili and cheese, nigga.
if they got a waffle
Stop the
fry
cap.
option, I'm doing it.
See, niggas be capping, bro. I don't like
What you
the
got in
cap.
your blunt? Let me hit
like,
that.
I
Let
don't
me hit
know.
that.
No, nigga, you a waffle fry nigga. I don't like you
Let me
waffle
hit that
fry
because
niggas.
I'm trying to.
No, you
whatever
waffle fry
'cause
niggas
whatever
don't
you-
get to hit the weed,
No,
nigga.
because whatever you smoking,
No.
I got
Waffle
to get on the
fry?
same level.
A waffle
Gotta get on the
fry.
same level.
A
How the fuck is you
waffle fry?
arguing a French fry against a motherfucking waffle fry?
What's the what? Why do you pick a waffle fry? You can't go.
It's
you,
more fried, first and foremost.
It is more straight French
It is. And they oftentimes come
It's a
seasoned already.
crispier. It's a more
Yeah.
crispier textured fry.
Yeah.
No, it is, man. It is.
Wendy's got
No,
potato
this-
fries.
no.
Potato fries is better.
No.
If that's the case, what you want to do? If you want to do that,
Before Chick-fil-A changed their waffle fry recipe, them was the best shit on the planet. Hands down.
See, this is my argument. Right
Niggas
here.
was going to Chick-fil-A solely for the motherfucking fries.
And this is my argument right here because I don't go to Chick-fil-A.
You up? You
Every blue moon.
You
every-
are
You
a
need to
vanilla
go to a
square.
Chick-fil-A for a fucking chicken sandwich,
You
my
a
nigga.
vanilla. Hold on.
No,
What are you talking
sometimes
about?
I just
Hold on.
want the taste.
Hold
You
on.
know what I'm saying? But
Hold on. Waffle cone or cup?
Waffle cone, bitch. Stop playing.
Okay, but you'll take a waffle cone.
For sure.
But you
just trying to make sure you don't have a problem with the word waffle.
yeah. At this point, I think you
Waffle-
game
no,
banging
I like
on
waffle
waffles.
cones. No, I like waffle cones. I do. I like
Alright.
real ice cream. So
Alright.
of course I'm not gonna take.
No, I don't think you like real ice cream.
Okay, now we're not about to do this. You're not about to go here. Stop doing
Cookies
yeah,
and
thank
cream,
you. Don't
butter
piss me off.
pecan, or vanilla.
Say it one more time.
Cookies and cream, butter pecan, or vanilla.
All right, I'm gonna say this, and it's just gonna be in the order. I'm gonna go cookies and cream because I am.
Let
who
me
I
hit
am.
this blunt. Because we already started off on a bad foot. We already started off on a bad foot.
Cookies and cream is like a goated ice cream.
They goated?
Is it not goated? I
Top-
like butter pecan, but I know a
top
lot
10.
of older motherfuckers that eat butter pecan ice cream. Vanilla is definitely basic. It's like super
vanilla
boring.
basic as
So
fuck.
Boring
it's gotta
as
be the
fuck.
last.
Wow.
It's gotta be last.
What?
It's gotta be last.
Yeah.
Vanilla is
I feel
basic as
attacked.
fuck.
Yeah.
But it's
I'm only
vanilla.
taking
That's super
vanilla.
basic.
It's butter pecan, cookies and cream,
But
and vanilla.
everywhere you go, when you first get to that place, if they got ice cream, the first thing that you ask for is cookies and cream. You gonna go with what you know, cookies and cream. Can I get an Oreo John with the? You feel me?
I'm looking for the adult flavors.
You not about to go and be like, do y'all
I'm
got
sorry.
butter pecan?
Yes.
Get
Big
the fuck
butter
outta
pecan.
here, bro.
Butter
Y'all-
pecan.
You've never had a butter
Yes.
pecan shake.
Oh,
Butter
You've never
pecan,
You've never
mint
had a butter
chocolate
pecan
chip.
shake, bro.
you lost me there.
I'm
You've
sorry.
never had
I'm
a butter
grown.
pecan shake,
I'm
bro.
grown. I'm grown.
You've never
grown.
had that though.
I've never had one.
I'm
no.
grown.
Thank you.
But it probably
Hello,
be good.
have you ever had a butter pecan shake?
No, I have not.
Yes.
Where?
I have not.
What do you mean?
What is
where?
the restaurant that gave you that?
Oh, you can go to what's the name? You can go to Elias Donuts.
Do you see how you got to go to a one individual?
No,
place
you don't have to go to
this
one
happen?
individual place. But if they make milkshakes, motherfucker, you and they got the if they place make milkshakes and they got
They don't
motherfucking-
always. They got a list of milkshakes that they make. Butter pecan is not on that fucking menu.
I can't recall seeing it.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
I'm just
Now
not-
you
I
go
can't
out there and get a
recall
list of motherfucking places that got butter pecan ice cream up there as a milkshake.
Of course, everybody want Oreo McFlurry bullshit.
I didn't say that. See, you now you jumping into a different argument.
I mean, it's
Everybody
basically just
want that
a,
basic
it's a
shit.
McDonald's version of a
9
blizzard.
o'clock. Oh yeah. Everybody want that basic shit. I get it.
I think the basic shit just exists because it's the safest option.
When
You
I'm
know what I'm saying?
asking
That's
for
what
a
I think
waffle
is different.
Because if
cone,
I'm going to a birthday party and they only have two options, chocolate or vanilla, which one are you picking? I'm picking vanilla. That's what I want.
Of course.
I don't like
Every
chocolate.
birthday party I went
I
to
hate
going
chocolate.
up. it was always
I'm buying one
Neapolitan.
out.
I hate chocolate.
buying
ice
one
cream.
out,
I hate
'cause,
chocolate
nigga, I
cake.
prefer-
I hate chocolate icing.
I prefer
hate
strawberry.
chocolate cupcakes, but I'll eat a brownie.
You heard?
I mean, yeah.
I'm buying one out.
Strawberry.
I'm buying one out because I prefer strawberry.
Actually, I
And
don't
a
know.
lot of parties that I go to normally have the strawberry option.
Actually, I'm gonna go with Bombay. I'm a bag out.
And man, if I'm lying, I'm
Just be like,
flying.
nah.
Yo, I've been to a lot
Now,
of
if I
Neapolitan.
just really want some ice cream, I'll probably go with vanilla just because chocolate just.
Yeah,
Well,
chocolate
hey,
ice cream.
okay,
is-
But if you got strawberry and vanilla, I'm going with strawberry.
I can
Neapolitan.
supersede this
Neapolitan
conversation
ice
right
cream.
now. When we was in class and we had those little parties and they was bringing those Sunday cups, they gave you 3 options. They gave you straight vanilla swirl, chocolate swirl, strawberry swirl.
Give me the strawberry.
Strawberry swirl. When we was in school, we had the regular milk, chocolate milk, strawberry milk.
we didn't
Okay,
have strawberry.
If
That's
you fuck
where
with
you
that
got me
strawberry
there.
milk,
I didn't drink
if you fuck with that strawberry milk,
It
you
was
was a
only
brain
chocolate and vanilla
soul.
milk for me.
You was a
I
brain
would drink chocolate
soul.
milk just because it was different than.
You was a very
I
brain
agree.
soul
We
fucking
had-
with
we had
that
the small
strawberry milk.
juice and the carton of the chocolate milk.
And we had banana milk. Yeah, we had
Okay,
banana
y'all
milk
got
sometimes.
I remember
Way
Nestle
more
Quick
different.
banana
We
milk.
had like a cold lunch line and I got iced tea.
I'ma ask y'all this.
Milk chocolate thing.
Let me ask y'all this.
When did y'all experience your first advanced lunch?
What is advanced lunch?
Bosco sticks, chips,
Middle school.
wings,
Middle school.
That would've been-
nachos.
Middle school, high school.
And
Middle school.
All I did was back then. I ate the pizza, but I was mostly on salads and soups back then because everything they made was like.
Yeah, y'all had a
And
soup
y'all
option?
yeah, that's crazy that y'all had a soup option.
Y'all had a
Listen, y'all had a soup option. Wow, that's wild. I ate soup every day. No,
Yeah,
listen,
we had soup.
listen. Let me explain.
Please.
Mine was middle school. I got cool with the lunch lady, and I would just give her. She used to tell me like, if you give me $3, I just put your lunch to the side. So she used to give me like 3 Bosco sticks and a 10-piece, and I just set it to the side. And that was her. I think for sure. Obviously, she was stealing the money. Like that was her
Right.
way of getting her little $3. But she would put my shit to the side.
Damn,
I'd come through the line.
you was getting 2 Bosco sticks and a 10-piece for $3?
She was lit. I ain't gonna lie, but I played basketball.
Just for
So she
$3?
used to fuck with
That's
the
why.
basketball team, and
That's
she
why.
used to,
Just for $3?
bro, I was a fucking middle schooler. Like,
Hey, what that mean?
All right, if she liked me as a middle schooler, nigga, I was there for the food.
Shit was different back then. Our teachers, like,
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
used to
we
look
had
out,
teachers
but
that
she
was
used- I
cool, but
think
we
she
had no
used to
teachers that
smoke
was like
weed.
attractive enough to be like,
So
okay, screw me for this
shit,
grade.
you only got to
It
put
was
$2
never
with
that.
that 3, nigga. Go get you a bag. You good?
That's a mighty meal every day for $3.
I wasn't eating it every day.
somebody-
You don't get it every day, nigga.
She was trying to make sure he had his protein.
Yeah, you don't get it every day. You get it,
Oh,
you
you
know.
hoop. You need a little
If you
extra.
walk down there and she see you, she be like, you want, you know what I'm saying? Because for one, I didn't
Back
know.
alley deals, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Small
got
little
$5 on the game. Don't fuck me over. Yeah.
Yeah, you heard? Just gotta, you gotta go out there and do what you gotta do. But she used to look out. When I got to high school, that's when I realized, because 10 pieces was $5, I used to be like, ooh, I hate you.
Shit. Once I got to high school, I was cool with all the teachers, so all the teachers would give me the teacher lunch. But
Oh,
the
shit,
rest-
yeah.
Oh yeah, I was popping.
You got soup salad.
I was
you
like
get
that teacher pet, but wasn't too much.
Soup
of a
is
teacher
crazy.
pet, like-
Yeah. And
Teachers'
then
My
lunch is
store there
crazy.
is chicken noodle. I'm
Fire.
cool
Yep.
with the chicken
Chips.
noodle.
And we got the Otis Spunkmeyer cookies we used to have. You know what I'm saying?
Nope, we
Yeah,
used to
have
get.
that.
What
But see,
was y'all? Damn, that's fire. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah,
for
I
Sunday.
went to school a long time ago.
I'm saving that for Sunday.
Spunk
That's a good question. What was your favorite school lunch? Save it for Sunday. Don't do that.
Damn.
Sunday, only on Sunday.
It would have to be
Save. Well, he ain't gonna be here Sunday. He should be.
it'd
in the
have to
chat.
be like probably I liked the planned lunches like for the holidays and stuff.
They used to eat the
Turkey and
turkey and with the gravy.
And that did used to be good. That
Little
gravy was
dressing.
good.
That was
Give
good
me the 10
sometimes.
piece in the dressing.
Just like
man,
stove
guy.
top stuff.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, some stove.
Once
top.
we pretty much once
Give me the 10 piece though. I want.
once it was a
Actually,
universal.
give me the 5 piece. It's $2.50. Give me the 5.
Yeah.
Piece. Little stove top.
Yeah.
Give me
Literally,
one of
once
them
it
clear
became a
fruits.
universal thing for a clear fruit Bosco and a bag of hot Cheetos, and you was stuffing the Cheetos and the Boscos, you was pretty much
You won.
you was good for the rest of the day.
Never stuff my Cheetos in the Bosco. That's crazy.
You never did that.
Never. Y'all wilding with the
Hell
cheese
yeah.
stick and hot Cheetos.
Hell, them bitches used to be
Because by the
fire.
time I got to listen, I'm gonna be honest.
Bite the ends off, stuff them up.
School lunch was over for me by the time I got to the 10th grade.
10th grade was the last time I had lunch. Cause then I started stacking my shit with classes. Cause my idea was to graduate early, but my fucking counselor was lazy as shit, so I had to do that last year. And the class I needed to graduate, she put at the end of my schedule.
Listen,
bitch.
that was not my
Hater.
intentions. I'm gonna say this.
Because my mama cussed her out.
What was the
What I
best
did
lunch?
was-
First,
That's why,
second, or
'cause my
third
mama
lunch?
cussed her out.
Third lunch. I'm gonna say this. Third lunch.
Free lunches?
Hell yeah.
How many periods y'all had in a day?
Mumford had
7.
7 or 6
Mumford
or
had
7?
It was 7, but I only had I had 6. My whole
You about to say 6 or
all my
7?
years.
Yeah, I always had 6, but it was
I always
7
had
hours.
6. I never really had
Yeah,
lunch.
third or fourth period.
Our earliest lunch was 4th and our latest was 7th.
Hell
But
no.
see, I only had it that 1 year because, like I said, I stacked my schedule.
Our
I said,
lunches
fuck
started
lunch, you
damn
know? I
near
would go to
about
the vending
second
machine.
hour. Like the special
Yeah,
ed
2 to
kids,
7.
special ed kids used to go second hour. They'll start cooking. The first lunch will be third hour. That happened. Then second lunch would be 4th hour, and then 5th hour would be the third lunch. I went to both lunches. I went to second and third because second used to have some of my homies in there, and my football coaches was the nigga standing at the lunch door, like to let us in. So I used to always be like, they used to be like, Dmarks, you was just here. I'd be like, bro, right, but I didn't get what I was trying to eat, so I just wanted to come in his lunch, and he used to let me in some days. So
He knew
some
you was
days
on
used to
some
make me go to
bullshit.
class, but
He knew he was on some bullshit.
clearly. So, but he used to tell me, he used to be like, this is my way of keeping my eyes on you. Like, I can see where you are. Like, at least I ain't got you walking through the halls. Because I know if you don't go in here, you going to go start walking somewhere else. So, he used to let us come into lunch, and then I'd just be chilling the whole lunch hour. But I had 5th hour computers. And Miss Langston was my dog. I used to do my work for Miss Langston in 1st hour. My 1st hour teacher was Miss Smith. So I would do stuff with Miss Smith, and then she would. By 2nd hour, I had Miss Temple. This is my senior year. Talking about my senior year. So my English class was 1st hour. This is the most important class I got. Is my very 1st hour. I hated my fucking counselor for this, but I got Miss Smith. So Miss Smith was cool with that. She used to know like I was always gonna be like a couple minutes late because my grandma used to drive. But I told her like I'm like my grandma be dropping me off, and she used to like always see it because my grandma used to buy me. This is when I stopped eating McDonald's, but she used to buy me a McGriddle and a hash brown every day. A McGriddle and a hash brown every day. So I used to eat that.
I ain't
Wow.
said it all the time,
Yeah,
but you
I
know
haven't
he don't
drilled in
care.
years.
That just make it where he, that was my first hour. But I used to have computers second hour. When I got to second hour, she used to let me do my work, and if I could get it done in 30 minutes before the class ended, she would let me go to Miss Langston. Miss Langston was right next door. That was my fifth hour. So if I go over there and I used to ask Miss Langston, like, what we doing today? She'd be like, blah, blah, blah. I do that real fast, and I didn't have to come to fifth hour. So I used to go to lunch. And I was a
Bitch,
football
man,
player. So
she
you know how
do-
that go.
Man,
Come on, I'm a football player. Ain't no kicking me around. Ain't no standing around here. I'm out of here by fourth hour.
I could have graduated a year before my actual class, but like I said, my counselor was fucking lazy about it. So summertime came around. Well, it was coming around in the school year. And Mama was like, "What's up? You getting out?" And I was like, "No." She's like, "Well, why not?" Like, cause she ain't trying to do the forums with her. So my mama went and cussed her ass out. She's like, "Well, we don't think that you're like, what you mean already? He got all his credits and then some. What are you doing? Why you holding him here?" So she was like, "Okay, well, blah, blah, blah." They got into it. So I wound up having to go back the next year. And the one class I need, she put at the end of the schedule. And every time I tried to, we don't have it. I can't put you nowhere else. Not for you. I can't put you nowhere else because you in college prep. You can't go nowhere else. So I had to sit that whole school year.
I remember them days.
Man, that
I
shit was
hated
so
that
whack.
shit.
Like,
I'd be
look,
pissed.
I was supposed to go to Cass, but I fucked around and went to Mumford because I lived right around the corner from it, right? Let me tell you, they played me my junior year. Wait, God strike me dead if I'm lying. It was
Who was your principal?
Miss Spike.
He went to my for a minute, right?
See?
That's my cousin.
I came out 2000. 99, year 99, my junior year. I was at, look, I'm in this writing contest and shit, right? I write a story that was so motherfucking good. These motherfuckers disqualified me to see if I plagiarized it. So I wound up losing the contest. The story that won was some remedial shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't go to school for a month off that shit. I was like, this is not a place for smart people, nigga. I didn't go to school for a month. My mama was mad and said, like, what the
Let me
fuck I'm
say
going
this.
back here for? They can't offer me shit. I'm smarter than the teachers.
Facts. This
You
is
know?
the only regret I have from high school. I remember being an eighth grader. We was congregating. We all got congregated as eighth graders in the lunchroom. This is the last time we get out of here after this. We get in there, and they got all the high schools in there, showing us their pamphlets, where we need to go. Never seen nothing about Coop, right? Where I graduated from 2009. Shout out to that. I met all my brothers.
I think it's cool that you guys have options to go to different high schools because I didn't have that option.
I went to two different high schools.
Listen.
Like, you going here, that's it.
That's it. This is the district. This your school.
No, listen. So look, I applied to Murray Wright.
My cousin went there.
I applied to Murray Wright. Like, just on some humbug kid shit. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking they gon'. But I send this shit to my pop's crib, like on some fly shit, like just to see, like if I get accepted, my pops will get the letter. You heard? Like I ain't gonna send it to my OG because she graduated from Cooley. Like, but my pops he graduated from Murray, so it's like your kid going to Murray. You feel me? He get the letter. He called my OG. Like he got accepted to Murray. Like he going to Murray. My OG like, yeah, alright. Like I'm still eighth grader. So all my information go to Murray Wright. I go to Murray Wright for that like couple days or whatever. Walk in. My OG like, it's a wrap. You're not going here. Dub. Send me and my grandma to go get my paperwork, all that shit. Right? I done went out and tried out for the football team. I'm on varsity. I'm going crazy. Right? Like I feel like I'm just about to go crazy. I'm a young nigga. I'm an eighth grader. I'm like, I want to play for y'all, bro.
It wasn't shit up.
My pops swam for Murray Wright. He was a swimmer. You see what I'm saying? He played football, but he didn't really play football. I'm like, I'm coming here to play ball. Like this, I'm gonna make this name crazy. So it's like I just want to just go crazy. My OG was like a dub. I'm talking about after the first week. It's a dub, nigga. You not going there. Send me the coup, right? Take me in there. I'm in there. Go here. All right, I'm here. They give me a schedule. I go to my first cut.
For a day, then they closed it down.
Damn.
Listen, I'm in here like these, angry. in class, niggas talking to me. Now all my homies go here, all my friends, everybody that I know go to Cooley. I'm like, what? Everybody like, what up, Dmarks? I'm like,
I ain't even supposed to be.
yeah, move around, nigga. I ain't on that shit, bro. After a while, you know, a couple months go past. I freshman try to go out and play football. I'm getting little man out here. They ain't believing in me. I'm playing junior varsity now. I'm like, all right. But I'm going to stick it out because I'm consistent. One thing about me, I'm just going to always do whatever I'm doing. I'm going to keep doing it until whatever it is. Whatever the result is, just do it to the end. Murray Wright ended up winning the state championship that year. I mean, like, listen, I never tell my parents this, but I'm just sitting there like these. I'm looking at, because, you know, remember in high school, they used to send the paper around. I'm in class looking at the paper like, I ain't playing with y'all niggas, bro. I'm supposed to be playing with these niggas, bro.
You just wasn't with it at all.
Like hurt. You heard? But
I feel that.
after a while, shit changed. You know what I'm saying? Like I understood it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was my neighborhood school. And you know what I'm saying? With that being said, like, shit, Pop was from my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? That's what started the pod. Shit, he went to Cooley, like he said, he went to Cooley for a day. Shit, a lot of my homies, like a lot of the people around me, my high school.
To Henry Ford.
My high school was what was the benefit of me going to my high school was I was so important in my high school. Like I was kind of the most popular kid out of my high school. It was just like all my friends got a chance to be able to go to my high school and become something. Like shout out to my dog Reese, like his man's, you know, my dog Tyrese. Like, not saying that I made these niggas popular, but knowing Dmarks, it's kind of a help. You know what I mean? Like, I never put it on that, but knowing me, it always introduced you to everybody else. You cool with the people you cool with, but you got cool with my level and higher because
You the bridge, you the link.
You feel me? Like, people will respect you. Yeah, you hoop with niggas, but niggas look at you like, oh, that's the little nigga that hoop. You know what I'm saying? To niggas, no, that's my little nigga. That's my little nigga. Like, what you mean? No, my little nigga get busy with you. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that's I look at it like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog Henry. Like, shit, my little nigga Corey ain't never Maury Gray ain't never went to Cooley. Never been a day in Cooley in his life. Very much respected in Cooley. Am I lying? Hang with all the Cooley kids. Like, but that's just me being who I am and just always open the door for my friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I always looked at it. But
You know, I'm kind of glad that I did go to Mumford in the grand scheme of things, because I learned a lot about just regular life going there. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the shit that I was going through, some of the shit that I was going through with homies who was going through shit, you know, like that gave me a lot of real world, real life experience that I'm not entirely sure I could have got elsewhere.
I want to ask you a question.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you were saying, in reality, you said you was forced district school. Do you think that was a hindrance to you? Without being able to explore your options of where you think that you should want to go to high school?
Well, it's based on like the district you stayed in. So my town was like you had like it was a whole bunch of different little towns. So if you lived in that specific radius of that school, that's where you had to go. So like it was like CI, Islip, East Islip. Like you have to live on a specific perimeter to go to that specific school. So where I stayed at, the school was literally like 6 houses up the street from me. So I mean, I didn't really care because I've been in that area my whole life. I stayed in that house. I grew up in that house. So like.
This is when you went to school
On Long Island.
Long Island. New York.
In New York.
That's Providence, right?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
That's Rhode Island.
You know what I'm saying? But they consider
I've been. It's a wonderful
You
place.
know what I'm saying? But they consider that still a Providence, basically.
I don't think so.
Or is that city? You on island?
Yeah. They consider it a town.
That sounds almost like how Texas is. It's like one high school.
Warded
Yeah,
off.
yeah, from like
Ward.
like the county
Yeah.
and shit,
Did
and then
yours
they
have
battle and
numbers?
shit.
No.
Yours didn't have.
No.
So y'all wasn't like PS 189?
No.
Yeah,
Like,
shit
that's in the
that.
city.
That's New
in the
York.
city.
Yeah, like that's in the city.
y'all
So
probably
like,
pissed off then,
yeah, so like that town would have X amount of elementary schools, X amount of middle schools, and you like depending on where you stayed at, like Where I went to elementary school was like 5 minutes up the street from my house. So my mom would drop me off before she went to work because it was up the street from her job. But then there's another elementary school that's like,
they had so many schools.
yeah, so like everybody can't go to the same school, so you have
True.
to go to different elementary schools.
But you missed you not answering my question.
What do you mean?
My question was, do you believe being forced to the school that you had to go to
I'm screaming.
was that a hindrance to you? Do
No.
you think that you would have got a better somewhere else? Not saying like, all right, like you like staying in Long Island, but like do you think like in this district maybe I might have had a little better advantage over here or over there? Because I'll say it like this: like in the city, especially my high school, right? We had a disadvantage compared to a Renaissance or a Cass or a King in that case. Even though King is in the middle of the fucking ghetto, we have a disadvantage to them because on paper, King, Cass, and Renaissance are top 3 schools in my district, right? So you got to take a test to get in there. You feel me? And wherever you fall, maybe it may be King, maybe you may be Cass, maybe you get a chance to get accepted into those schools. You know what I'm saying? So I always say, like, do you feel like that's a hindrance? I would say where I went to school, yes, it's a very much of a hindrance because if I was able, because I was a person who grew up on 6 Mile, right there on 6 Mile of the Shore, my district, my school would have been Renaissance. You see what I'm saying? But it's a test to get into Renaissance. Whereas I would go over fucking 2 miles to go to Thomas M. Cooley. 2 high schools in my neighborhood for real, but one is 2 miles away and one is right here up the street, 10 blocks away. You see what I'm saying? So it's a hindrance because if I go here and play ball, I kind of got a gateway to Michigan State. Not saying that that's the school, but Michigan State was kind of like a pipeline to. I know a lot of kids that went to Renaissance, and if you have a decent, you know what I'm saying? Even I'm talking about a mild, decent career to something. If you have a good impact season, you could go to Michigan State. They will offer you a scholarship. You know what I'm saying? It was something that they had going with the coaches and whatever they had in my time. I'm not saying that it's still there, but in my time, whoever that coach was, he was recruiting at Renaissance. You see what I'm saying? So it's a hindrance because right here in 2 miles up the street is a high school full of talent. We just more ghetto than they are. Yeah. If you go straight down to Livernois, where he talking about Mumford, that's Livernois. They just more ghetto than they are. But Mumford kid, I watch Mumford kids bully Renaissance kids.
Yeah, we sort of did.
My homeboy, my little homie went to Mumford. Them niggas used to go up to Renaissance and throw piss and bleach at these niggas. Balloon style.
We
like,
lose
I'm
the
just
game,
telling
but we
you.
win the fight. That's what we
You
used
get
to
what I'm
say.
saying? Like, they would lose. They don't give a fuck about loot. They would bully these niggas. But that was the shit that, because Renaissance was that type of school. Cass got away with it because they not in the hood. They in the middle of downtown.
Yeah. And
King
Cass
really
got to
go through it because they in the projects. It's real project kids that's coming to that school or just even hanging around the school. Fuck just being able to be accepted. They have to hang around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And shit happens. Football games, basketball games, we coming. If my little cousin got accepted to King, nigga, I'm coming to see him play basketball. You get crazy, nigga, we gonna beat you up in here. We from the projects right up the street. Cooley was different. You Finkel, you Brightmoor, like that type of shit is coming in there. And then you got to think our real rivals was Redford. You see what I'm saying? They was the Myers on Grand River and 6 Mile. You know the interchange on Grand River and 6 Mile? It's a Myers right there. That was Redford High School.
Yep, that's
they
Burgess.
Closed.
My auntie live over there.
But they closed, I want to say my freshman year. They closed my sophomore year. My freshman year, I got a chance to see what the rivalry was. I went to a basketball game. When I say it, I'd never seen a gym sold out in my life. It was like, damn, this gym, but I'm talking about from a hood school. Niggas wasn't paying $5 to come see niggas. Like, nigga, your mama and your grandma and a couple of your homeboys was here. A couple of the kids from the schools in this bitch trying to, no, I'm talking about this gym was filled. Manny Harris was playing that day. So you had Michigan scouts out there. It was all kind of shit going on. And I'm like, damn, this shit is a real experience as a 9th grader. Like, okay.
Yeah, Mumford was like that off and on. Because there were games that I went to that were like just live. And then there was games I went to that was just dead as hell. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be you and your mans in there. Y'all eating pizza like these.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you why.
Like, boo, y'all niggas about to lose.
But listen, and literally, we can end on this. I'm gonna play the music. I'm gonna tell you this. I used to go to the girls' games, right? And they used to be right after the guys' game, like right after the boys' game, and everybody would leave, and the girls would be in there with just their little aunties, and you feel me? And I used to watch the girls play. Like that's what made me even start watching girls' college basketball. Because it was like I would literally physically watch them. And I used to think like, dang, we really look at women like they can't play ball.
You know what's crazy?
Out there.
When the Detroit Shock won that first championship, I was like, hey, the Shock won the championship. Everybody watching that shit, nigga.
Why? Then Ivory listen, North Carolina won a national championship.
I was mad when they sold them.
Listen,
I was
North
mad when they sold
Carolina
them.
won a national championship, and then Ivory Letta got drafted. The point guard from North Carolina got drafted to the Pistons. I mean, to the Shock.
To the Shock.
And I was like, oh my God, like I'm really gonna watch now. Because I was watching her in college.
Bill
Like, oh
Laimbeer
my
was the
God.
coach, man. That shit was cold,
He
dog.
was winning.
They was balling, dog.
We got hella championships with the Shock, but guess what?
They sold the franchise because motherfuckers wasn't going to the
sweep 'em
game.
under the rug. Like,
now
man,
they talking about
they
bringing
going.
them back. That's
They
stupid.
bring them back. I like that. I don't care. I'm going. I'm courtside. We going courtside. Tied to the game. Watch us.
They was fun to watch because it's like watching a college game. It's just
Bring the shot
fast.
back, nigga. What you talking about? Baby girl with the shot. Yeah, bring it back. I swear to God. Call me for a nigga. Now I'm in there. I fill up the stadium.
If
What
I
you
had
talking about,
one
nigga? Where we
criticism
playing
of
at?
the WNBA,
Give me a gym, stadium. We can play in the Briz, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
look,
Where we
it's
play?
still exciting to watch. But one criticism I would say lower the rim maybe about a foot.
Nope. No, leave it like it is. Because
When they start dunking,
but listen, I'm gonna tell you
You know
why.
what
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying?
tell you why it wouldn't look good for women to dunk. It wouldn't look good for women to dunk because of the simple fact we gonna know, like as men, we gonna know that rim ain't that. You feel
but
me?
we already looking at them like that because the ball's smaller.
I don't care. The basketball for hand size is what it is. You cannot put a male basketball in a woman, even though women can dribble a male basketball. I'm not saying that, but
So lower the rim about a foot.
no,
Bring it down 9
nope.
feet.
Because you got women like Brittany
That's
Griner.
the only thing I would change about that league. That's
Too
the
tall.
only thing.
Nope. Don't want that. Don't want that.
Bring it down to 9 feet. Let them start dunking.
Oh, they'll win if they start jumping. All right, we out.
That was fun.
All right, peace.